Hey, Craig?
Yes.
Hey, just making sure while you were waiting to do the second part of today's second date, you didn't drink any champagne, did you?
I didn't. I thought about it.
Yeah, you might want a bottle or two before we get started. It seemed to help you last time. If you're just joining us, Craig is on the phone and he wants to call a girl named Maya. They met online and ended up going out to dinner for a date, but he got a little nervous, arrived at the restaurant early, and ended up drinking a half a bottle of champagne before she even got there. And then she showed up and he found out she doesn't drink champagne, so he drank the rest of the bottle and probably some more liquor then too. And he doesn't remember most of the night. He does remember that she left in an Uber after he peed on the wall outside, and that she's not returning any of his phone calls.
I know. I would just say when you tell her how nervous you were, just make sure you throw in a lot of compliments because this is going to be a hard one to come back from.
Okay. I'll try.
All right. And if you need a drink to help you do it, go ahead and grab one.
No,
It'll be a minute.
no, stay
All right.
sober.
I'm dialing her phone number right now. Here we go.
Oh, no.
Hello,
I got to speak to Maya, please.
this is she.
Hey, Maya, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
You said you're who again?
This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show.
Okay. Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
We got an email about you from one of our listeners.
Oh. Okay. What did they say?
Well, they said that you're pretty cool.
Okay.
That's it. That's all they said. And so I just want to tell you you're cool, Maya, and then we'll talk to you later. Have a good day, okay?
Oh, that's weird.
Maya, we do a segment on our show called The Second Date. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then don't call them back after, they can email us to get you on the phone and find out what went wrong. And recently we got an email about you from a dude named Craig.
Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
you remember Craig.
Yeah. And so Craig told us about your date.
Did he?
Yeah, he said that you left and didn't seem like you wanted to see him again. And he also tried to reach out to you, and you haven't gotten back to him. So he's pretty sure he screwed it up. Yeah. And would like a second chance.
Well, definitely right about screwing it up. I mean, that date was a freaking show.
Yeah, he told us how he got drunk. Like he said he was nervous and drank pretty much a whole bottle of champagne before you even showed up, and then just got drunker and drunker as the night went on.
Yeah. Have you ever hung out with somebody who had a bottle of champagne in like an hour?
I have.
Ooh.
They're usually not very fun unless you're on the same level.
Yeah. It was pretty horrifying, I have to say.
Honestly, I'm impressed that you even stuck around. Like at that point, I would have felt like you're wasting my time. I'm leaving.
Well, the thing was, like, he was so nice and cute, and we even talked on the phone before we met. He just sounded like a sweet, down-to-earth guy, and
Right.
so I was pretty shocked, actually, when I showed up, and he was, like, lit already. I'm like, what? Did you, like, go out with somebody before I got here? But then I realized he had a bottle of champagne at the table, and half of it was gone already.
Yeah.
Yeah, he admits that he screwed up. He knows that he got a little too drunk, and that's why he wanted us to call you to see if that's the reason you're not getting back to him.
I mean, that's, like, a big part of it, but he is a total mess. I'm just, like, not interested in getting involved in all that drama he's got going on right now.
What kind of drama?
Oh, so I guess he didn't tell you the whole story.
I don't think he knows the whole story. I think that's the problem.
He wasn't
got
even
too drunk.
sure-
He pretty much just told us that he could remember bits and pieces, and then he remembers you getting in an Uber after he peed on a wall and leaving.
Oh, yeah, that part was great. So I would say 15 or 20 minutes into the date, I'm even embarrassed that I stayed a whole hour, but very shortly after I got there, someone called him, and he took the call while I'm sitting there at the table. He didn't even leave and go outside. He just stayed at the table and talked to the person. And I was like, okay, well, I guess he's just trying to, like, not be sketchy, like it's not some girl calling him. Except it was.
What?
He started arguing with somebody on the phone. He was yelling at them to, like, calm down. And then he hung up and slammed down the phone. And I was, like, already shocked. I thought it was so rude.
What could you tell what they were arguing about?
I couldn't get the whole story. So I was just like, is everything okay? And he was just like, oh, I'm sorry. Like, it's just really stressful right now. I'm getting married in 3 weeks.
What?
Oh, my God.
Wait, hold up.
Yeah,
Getting married?
Yeah.
That will throw a wrench into things if you're on a date and you're getting married in 3 weeks.
That can't be right.
Did he explain himself?
He's like, oh, no, it's not what you think. He's all drunk and slurring. And he's like, it's not a real fiance. And I'm like, is it like a blow-up doll? Like, what?
Yeah. Did you just get in an argument with a blow-up doll? That's a good question.
And he was like, no, it's this. My friend is trying to live in the U.S. and trying to get her a visa.
Oh,
okay.
So he's marrying to try to get someone to be able to stay here.
But still, that's a little bit of baggage.
That's
Well,
a lot to deal with if you're going out on a date with someone and they're getting married for any reason. It's kind of weird.
Did you believe him?
Yeah, I think he was too drunk to lie at that point.
Okay. It is weird that they're like fighting with each other. Even if that was the case, there's some emotions involved if you're yelling at the person and slamming the phone down.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know like all the details, and it was kind of hard to understand what he was saying. So it was just like a lot of emotions. And then he's like, yeah, we live together, but like, don't worry, it's just for financial reasons. And
Okay.
I was like, okay, that's not convenient for dating.
Yeah.
Not at all. Yeah.
And I don't know if I even still believe him. You don't think that he's in a romantic relationship with this person at all?
Well, apparently she paid him like $10,000, so it does sound financial.
You got all the details on
Okay,
it.
wow.
Not a bad way to
Yeah.
make 10 grand.
He has no filter, apparently, when he's drunk.
Give him a couple
I
drinks.
wonder if he remembers even telling you, because like he didn't bring it up to us. He said the only awkward thing he could remember was asking you to go grocery shopping with him.
Oh my God, yeah. I said that I love grocery stores. I could spend hours in them, and he was like, will you come with me to the store?
My wife never shops with me. Maybe you
My
will.
wife.
My wife.
Maya, I'm interested to know if he remembers, and I want to ask him about it. Because Craig's on the other line listening right now and wants to talk to you.
Hey, Maya.
What?
You weren't replying to me, so I just kind of thought.
Yeah,
this
she
would
knows
be-
all that, Craig. I think the biggest issue is, are you married?
I'm not. I mean, I just want to say, first of all, that the only reason all of that happened was because I was nervous, and I thought you were really pretty, and that's why we're having this conversation. I promise you that if I never drank, we would be having a completely different conversation right now probably about how exclusive we're about to be.
Oh,
Craig,
wow.
I don't care about the drinking. Let's remember you are getting married in 3 weeks. That's the ultimate deal breaker.
That's
End of story.
the wife thing that I'm telling you. It's just a good financial move on my part. I don't even remember that I had that call. I don't even understand how long that call. How did you even know all of this?
I know it because you drunkenly admitted everything while you were sitting there at the dinner table.
Well, I'd say don't worry about it. It's not as big a deal as you think it is.
Oh, my
Dude,
God.
you're
And things
getting married. That means that you and I, if this went somewhere, would not be able to get married.
No, but you see, Gabriella doesn't really care about that. She doesn't care who I see.
Okay, Craig, well, guess what? Maya cares.
Craig, I mean, how could you not have known that this was the reason you weren't getting a call back?
But it's not a real marriage. It doesn't really count. You should just pretend like it's not happening.
Yeah, just pretend like he doesn't have a wife who paid him to marry her.
Craig,
Oh,
you
I
know what
don't-
else is not happening? Me and you.
Oh.
Come on, Maya, are you sure about that? Because Craig would love to go on a second date with you.
Never been sure about anything in my life.
What about
I won't drink anything, I promise. It'll be totally different, like I said.
I don't think the drinking is the issue,
No,
though,
it's
Craig. I
not.
don't think you're getting it.
I don't understand. What? It's still about the marriage thing?
Yes!
I don't want to date a married man.
Maya, I think you're focusing on the wrong things. Like, look at the lengths I'm going to make another woman happy. Doesn't that show you that I'm just like the perfect man?
She's paying you.
I mean, what do I have to do to show you that I'm a good guy? Do you want to call Gabrielle? Do you want to meet her? Maybe we go out together and we meet.
Oh, my
Oh, there you
God.
go. Go out on a date with all of them, Maya. That way you can see that it's an arranged marriage and they don't actually love each other, and then you and Craig can live happily ever after, yeah? No?
Yeah, this is getting better and better.
There are lots of different ways that people deal with being nervous before a date. Sometimes maybe they'll just take a few deep breaths and try to calm themselves. Sometimes they'll take a big drink of urine.
What?
Sometimes they'll take a big drink of somebody else's urine.
Ew, no.
It's really all about drinking urine if you want to calm your nerves before a big date.
Are you
But
being...
apparently, Craig, who's on the phone right now for a second date, didn't drink any urine
Oh,
before
thank
his
God.
date.
Oh, thank God.
But he does think that his nerves got the best of him, and that's why he's not getting a call back. What's up, Craig?
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, you sound
much.
like a real nervous guy,
Yeah, you
Craig.
sound like a pee drinker to me.
I'm being
Yeah.
sarcastic.
We're kidding.
Yeah.
No, I didn't drink any pee this time, I promise.
Yeah. Maybe that's the issue.
Oh,
And
you
you
think
just
he
learned
wanted it.
something. You got to drink some pee before you go on a date,
Noted.
and it'll help you out. Before we get into why you think your date went wrong, tell us about who you want to call today. What's her name?
Her name is Maya,
Maya. All right. And where did you meet Maya?
on a dating site.
Okay.
Why were you so nervous to meet her in person?
I was really nervous because she was really hot.
Okay, well, that's
Yeah.
simple.
I mean, you meet somebody online, that's pretty much all you have to go on, is like what they say their interests are, and then are they hot or not. So,
Yeah, and I just want to add that I really think she was out of my league, too.
okay.
Oh, that hot.
I kind of guessed that when you said you were super nervous. Usually, if you're also on the same level, you're not going to be that scared.
Right. So, obviously being surprised she actually went on the date with me, we ended up going to a restaurant, and, well, I actually ended up going half an hour early.
Why so early?
Nerves?
I can hear your nerves while you're speaking right now.
Oh.
You went there early because you didn't want to be late?
Yeah, I just wanted to set up, kind of shop, and kind of make the nerves go away, but that didn't really happen. I ended up ordering a bottle of champagne,
Oh, gosh.
thinking it would be, like, cute that I'm celebrating our date.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that.
Did you drink it all to yourself in that half an hour that you had?
My plan was to split the bottle with her, but while I was waiting, I kind of had one glass, and then I had another one, and then by the time she came, I had half the bottle.
Okay. So that's what you meant by your nerves. You were trying to calm them with alcohol.
Yeah, and it did calm them because I was feeling kind of good.
Yeah, I bet. I bet you were nice and calm after a half bottle of champagne.
Yeah, so I obviously asked her if she wanted any champagne, and then she said she doesn't drink champagne.
Oh, so then you had to finish the whole bottle because you don't want to waste any money.
Yeah.
I did that, and she ordered her wine, and I did drink the rest of it.
So wait, did she have one glass and you had one bottle?
I think she might have had maybe a second cup, but I don't think she ever finished it.
And it's good when you don't know for sure, when you were sober enough where you can't remember details. Did she know that you were drunk?
I don't know. I think because I was laughing a lot, I do remember that. But
Okay.
I do remember one weird thing, which was asking her to go grocery shopping with me.
What?
Like after your date?
Like for you or with you?
Not for like money or anything. I just wanted her take on the food because it looked like she ate really healthy.
You wanted her
Okay,
to
yeah, I'm
coach
picturing you now, drunk, just being like, wow, you look like you eat healthy.
So
You think you
pretty.
can go to the grocery store after this and maybe you can pick out stuff with me?
Make me pretty.
Make me pretty.
Yeah, it seemed like a cluster, you know. Just like kind of, the date didn't go well.
Okay.
Okay.
So how did it end?
It ended where she ordered an Uber, and I was out there with her trying to be the gentleman. And the thing is, after having so much alcohol and water and stuff, I ended up having to go to the bathroom, and I'm pretty sure like they were already kind of closed, and I ended up peeing on the side of the building.
Okay.
Oh,
Ooh.
classic.
All right. Then the Uber comes. There's my date. All right.
Yeah, no hug. She just left.
Okay.
Dude, you blew it.
Yeah, you definitely did blow it with
You
her.
got too
Yeah.
drunk.
Yeah.
We've all been there.
I don't think any of that would have really happened if I didn't drink half the bottle, the whole bottle by the end of the night. But I just really wanted to impress her, and I'm calling you guys because I just want like another date with her, and I just don't want to order the bottle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sure a lot of people have said that.
Have you heard from her at all? Have you had a chance to apologize?
I kind of sent like not a weird text where I kind of said, you know, I had fun and I'm sorry if I got a little tipsy and I just would love to see you again. And then she just never replied to that.
Okay.
All right, well, we'll play a song and then come.
In all the years that we've been doing second dates, we've heard about literally hundreds of different unique date ideas.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, cooking classes,
Uh-huh.
hot air balloon rides, reverse horseback riding.
Whoa,
Wow.
wait a minute.
That's the one where the horse rides you.
Oh, okay.
It's a lot of work.
It's illegal in some states.
Exactly.
Yeah. But we've heard, it feels like basically everything.
Yeah.
Although I don't think we've ever heard about a first date quite like the one of our listeners went out on recently. His name is Daniel.
Okay.
And I think this is something that maybe Brooke would really be into. But
All right.
we're
talk
going
to
to find
me.
out in just a second. First, let's talk to Daniel. What's up, man? How you doing?
Hi, everyone. I'm doing okay. How are you?
Good.
Good, Daniel. Very formal this morning. I like that.
I like that about Daniel.
Yes.
So we'll get to your date in just a second. First, tell us about the girl you went out with. What's her name?
Her name is Olive Vera.
Oh my God.
Olive Vera?
Like olive, like the
Food.
food you eat, but it sounds like aloe vera.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a calamine lotion kind of. I noted that when
Yeah.
I met
Okay.
her.
Sounds like some sort of dish
Yeah.
soap.
Yeah. She sounds
Hey,
like
don't
an
knock
appetizer.
it. I kind of like it.
That's okay.
I'm into nature names.
Nature names.
Okay.
How'd you meet Olive Vera?
Well, that's also another kind of strange thing, too, because I met her outside of a flower shop.
Okay.
Outside.
Right.
Huh.
I was getting flowers for my mother,
Mhm.
and I don't normally ever do anything like that.
Mhm.
But I was like, well, she's really attractive. So I was like, oh, do you recommend any type of bouquet to get?
Did your voice get 2 octaves deeper as well when you asked her?
Well, I tried to make my voice deeper than it actually is. Because when I'm like ordering stuff out at a bar, my voice hits this octave that I hate because I go higher usually. So I had to be conscious to keep my voice low.
All
yeah.
right.
It's always going to hit
whatever
the
works
flower
for you.
shop right before you go to the bars.
Yeah.
Balance it out. How did that conversation with Olive Vera go?
Well, it was good because she was like, oh, I recommend this thing. And we just chit-chatted and,
That's
you know.
cute.
Okay.
It sounds like it was a real, like, natural.
Icebreaker.
Yeah, totally.
It was. It really was. And so I was like, oh, okay, well, would you, again, lower voice, I was like, would you mind if I called you sometime?
Oh.
Good one.
All right.
She giggled because she was like, you said that really weird, but I would enjoy that very much.
Good.
Yeah, so far so good.
Dude, it also helps that you were doing like a good thing. You were out buying flowers for your mom. Like that's really sweet that some other girl caught you in the middle.
That'd be a
That's
green
true.
flag.
Right.
Is what we're
It'd
going
be
to
a
call that.
green-
That's a
it's-
green flag right
Never
there.
heard what the opposite of a red flag is.
Well, I just made it up. That's why.
I like it.
Yeah.
And so you said that you took her out on a unique date. What did you guys end up doing?
I decided I was like, we're going to go mine for gold.
Wait,
Whoa.
Dude, that is
Literally?
an awesome date.
do people still do that?
Yeah,
You-
a lot.
Okay, you can buy a bag of sand. I'm not lying.
Right.
You can buy
Oh,
this
God.
stuff online and you can do
Oh,
it
no,
yourself,
she's
like a
into this.
DIY
Like
thing.
a pan.
You
can have a pan
can.
and
You
actually
can.
pan it.
They
yeah.
have bags of like riverbank sediment
Sure.
that you can buy.
I did that on like a 3rd grade field trip
Yeah.
once.
It's awesome. Where'd you do it at? Was it a place or did you do it at your house?
Well, no. So that's the thing. I was like, well, we could do that, but I would much rather wear those big, huge rubber boots and be standing in a river and with a professional.
Okay.
Oh, we're gonna
You're
sleuth.
choosing
Yeah.
to do that.
This is it.
Okay.
You don't think that sounds fun? You like
I mean-
money. That's what they're looking for.
I
They're
like
looking
getting
for
given
gold.
money, not
Yeah.
doing hard work.
Just give her the money once you're done
Anyways.
hunting it.
What did Olivera think about the date? How was her interaction?
That's, I guess, why I'm calling you guys is because so we're in the river, right? There's some light splashing going on. We're flirting. She's, by the way, she's loving it.
Good.
Okay.
Okay.
And at a certain point, as I'm talking, I know like she's kind of like further away from me.
Mhm.
And I'm like, oh, that's kind of weird. But I keep talking. And then she slowly just like drifted away.
Like caught in a
floating?
current?
Yeah, like
No, I'm not explaining this right. So she is kind of like staying there and I'm kind of going away. But from my perspective, it looked like that.
Okay, so
You're both.
you're
Okay.
just
Yeah.
you're choosing different areas to pan for gold.
I see.
Yeah.
Maybe if you explained it in your deep voice, it would come,
Yeah.
come through a little more clearly.
Right. So I'm going around the bend. And now all of a sudden, I can't see her anymore. And now I'm with these people that are also panning for gold. I'm like, oh my God, I need to get back to her.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, the date is
Definitely.
more important than the gold.
Yeah.
Exactly, at this point. And so I get out of the river and I go back to where we were,
Mm-hmm.
and she's not there.
what?
Oh.
Okay. I mean, maybe she just got out to go to the bathroom or something, right?
Sure.
Well, that's what I thought. So I asked one of the employees, I said, hey, did you see the woman I was with? And the guy was like, yeah, she left.
What do you mean she left?
Oh, what?
What?
So, yeah, no, she apparently went to one of the employees
Mhm.
and asked them to call her a cab.
Oh.
And I called her. I left 2 voicemails, and she has yet to pick up any of those calls.
Oh my
I
gosh.
I don't know. Some women could get really mad that you took the attention off of her.
I
Like
would.
Yeah.
Guilty.
Like that you're like, what? I thought we were doing this together, and all of
Yeah.
a sudden you're around the
On
corner,
your
and I'm
own.
just standing here by
Yeah,
myself.
It has to be.
But
something.
maybe there's a more logical explanation. Like, what if she dropped her phone in the river and didn't know where he was, and all she could do was like go and see if maybe she could get a cab on her own, thought he left.
Not bad.
That's where my thought first went, but then I was like, well, she should have a new phone by now.
If we call her and a fish answers, we'll know that that's what happened, Jeffrey.
There we go.
Yeah.
Let's find out. We're going to play a song. We'll come back and we'll get you your second date. All right, ma'am?
Thank you so much.
All right. I think we're going to title this second date Panning for Love.
Oh.
I like it.
It's already a success, even if we can't get them to go out on a date just from the title alone. But if you missed the first part, one of our listeners, Daniel, took a woman named Olivera out to pan for gold in the middle of a river outside town. He said they were actually having a pretty good time, but they got separated in their search for treasure. So Daniel went looking around, but never was able to find her. And he later learned that Olivera asked one of the employees to call her a cab. And she hasn't responded to any of Daniel's texts or voicemails since. So he's reached out to us for help in getting some answers. And Daniel, I never asked, did you end up walking away with any gold that day?
Good question.
Sadly, I did not.
Yeah.
You missed out on 2 treasures then.
Yeah.
I keep saying that no one mentioned, but she could have just found a huge gold pile and wanted to get out of there right away because she's rich now.
Yeah. What?
She disappeared off the map, guys.
I don't think so.
If she did, then I want the date that much more.
Yeah.
Now
Right.
that she's rich.
Good call. Good call, Daniel.
All right.
Think of that.
Well, let's not waste any more time. I'm going to dial Olivera's number. We're going to try and get you your second date. You ready?
I really hope that she answers for you because she's sure as hell not answering for me.
All right. Well, let's give it our best shot. Here we go.
Hello?
Okay.
Hi. This is off to a good start already. I'm looking for Olivera.
Yes, this is Olivera.
Hi, Olivera. My name's Jeffrey from the radio show Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
You know who we are?
Yes, I do. I listen to you guys.
Oh, that's awesome. Thanks for listening.
Yeah. So,
Always after work and before work, and yeah.
Cool.
All throughout the
Oh,
We
okay.
appreciate
Well,
that.
I sound like a little bit of a stalker now. A little bit too invested.
We do have a podcast.
I will take it.
Okay. But then if you're a listener, you're probably familiar with the segment we do called The Second Date.
Oh, yes, of course.
Okay. So we're calling you because one of our listeners reached out hoping to get in touch with you, and you've been blowing him off lately. His name is Daniel.
Why would you want to talk with me? My God.
Really?
Oh, he likes
Do you really
Because he
think that
does.
lowly of yourself? Like,
Yeah.
He thinks you're awesome.
Oh, no. It's just really strange what happened. So,
Huh.
like I told you,
Okay.
I've heard you guys do these before, so I'm just very curious what he told you.
well, basically, he said that he took you out to pan for gold in a place just outside of town.
Which
and-
sounded like a really fun date.
Yeah.
Depending who you ask.
Yeah. To me.
He painted it as a really nice time, and you guys were having fun, splashing around in the river, and you got separated for a little bit. Am I already wrong?
Yes, no, that's all right.
So why are you laughing then?
It's I can't believe he would tell you what happened.
Well,
Oh,
it sounded fun. Like you were flirting and like,
Yeah.
splashing each other.
Splashing,
Just like that.
Yeah. Aren't you
Well,
cute?
did he mention that we went for a couple of beers at the saloon?
Beforehand?
Yeah, at the Gold Rush place there was a saloon, and
Oh, cool.
He did not mention that, but that actually makes the date sound even better to me.
Yeah.
I could get behind if I was drinking.
Couple of brews, some gold.
Why
Let's
is that
go.
a bad thing?
well, let's just say we had a couple beers, and we were off on our way to go find this gold.
Mhm.
And then he turns back and he says, "You know what? I'm going to do this like the old miners would," and takes down some shots.
Oh.
By
Oh.
himself?
Yeah, he orders 2 and downs them both.
Dang.
Rude.
Sounds fun.
I don't know. That's a red flag. It's fun if you do it as a group. It's not. It's like a problem if you're drinking shots by yourself.
Maybe he's nervous. Maybe
fair.
he's nervous and he's worried, like he wants to be impressive to you.
But he's already
She
had a
could
couple
take 2
beers.
shots too.
Yeah, but why didn't he ask you? Do you know?
Yeah, that's the question.
I'm not really sure. It just was the first kind of like, oh, okay, well, let me just overlook this and let's keep going.
Right.
Yeah.
That was the first.
Yeah. And so we get to this place where we're mining, and then before I knew it, he was gone. And I was like, oh, God.
Yeah, he mentioned you guys got separated.
Yeah, we definitely got separated. And then I walk out of the water, and this guy comes up to me who's not Daniel, and he was like, your boyfriend's sick in the head.
Whoa.
Was he?
Whoa.
Was it like haha jokey or?
No, he was angry, like
Oh.
yelling. And I was like, what?
Why?
Oh, well, I'm sorry. He's not my boyfriend. What happened?
Yeah, what did happen?
Well, he had his pants dropped and said, oh, I'm panning for gold, and had his junk on the pan and said, look, I found a nugget.
Oh my God.
No.
Wait a second.
Whoa.
He dropped his pants and put his junk on the dish?
Oh gosh.
I mean, that'll make gold mining more exciting. I guess.
So that's what the guy said, but I didn't see it.
Oh,
So
my
I was just like,
goodness.
let me just get out of here because I do
Whoa.
not want to deal with someone who can't handle their liquor like this and
Yeah.
shows me his junk.
Yeah.
I mean,
Uncomfortable.
That is weird.
it's weird, but it sounds a little far-fetched. I don't know
Oh my
if
God,
I actually.
How do you not believe that?
Well,
What
you
if
just
the whole
immediately
group-
believe that?
Well, fine. Ask him.
I think we should ask him, Oliveira, because as you probably already know, Daniel's been on the other line listening, and he
Yeah.
wants to talk with you.
Oh my God, I forgot you guys do that part.
Yeah.
Hi, Oliveira. I'm really sorry. I don't really know what to say. I'm really, really embarrassed, and I can't believe I did that. And I didn't know that you saw that.
I didn't see it. Someone told me, thank God.
Oh my gosh.
That's almost worse.
Yeah. But at least it was impressive enough where another guy had to brag to you about it. So maybe there's a
There you
positive
go.
light.
I don't think it was a brag.
I can't believe you're admitting this happened. Oh my gosh.
Well, the thing is, I didn't eat that day,
Uh-huh.
and so, like, those shots went right through me, and I was just so nervous because she's so pretty, and I just...
What?
So
You're
I
so...
whipped my junk out.
I'm so nervous. There's these strangers standing around me, and I think, what else could I do but pull the pants down?
That's what I do when I'm nervous. I flash strangers.
Put it right on the pan.
This is getting even more weird.
For real.
In college, I used to do that all the time. Like, I was known as this guy who was pretty outrageous.
Oh.
And, and whenever we would have, like, a rager, like a raging party,
Oh, love those.
they would expect it, and they'd be like, yeah, well, yo, pan for gold, pan for gold, pan for gold.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Dude.
It was like a chant.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
For the record, everyone here's all embarrassed. I love the joke, bro.
I mean,
Hilarious.
it's the timing that's the
Exactly.
issue.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
If it was
Exactly.
at a party and you're in college, and
I
you're
would
at
chant
a
that
rager,
too.
Yeah,
right?
I would
but
too. I'd be next
Not
to you.
gold panning.
with strangers sober in the middle of a day, standing in a river, like it's a.
Well, I'm glad you guys are all enjoying this because I don't think this would be funny anywhere. In college, on a river, it doesn't matter to me.
Well, now you're just being harsh.
No.
Daniel,
Kind of.
you put yourself in a pretty big hole here. Can you try and dig yourself out? No pun intended.
I liked it. I liked it.
I'm embarrassed that I did that. I mean, I see Oliveira's point, but I still really like you,
No.
and
Yeah.
I'm admitting that it was wrong.
Okay.
Oh, buddy.
That's
That's
a
good.
big move, I think. Just to know that he made a mistake, he's owning up to it, and he wants to do better next time. So
Yeah.
Oliveira, well, actually, before I ask, I need to know, Daniel, do you have your pants on right now?
Ah, come on.
I just want to make sure.
Everything is on.
He sounds
Look at that.
sober.
He's a changed man, Oliveira. And with that said, we would love to send you two on a second date, and we'll pay for it.
No, I'm not chaperoning someone anymore. I'm so over people getting drunk on dates and then, like, I become a mother.
Well, what if he doesn't drink?
I
What if you
actually-
drink?
I can stand behind
Listen,
that.
listen. On the date, I will show you the party trick.
What?
No.
Whoa.
That is not what. How did you interpret
Yeah,
that?
Dan,
That's what she wanted.
It's the opposite of what I was saying.
Yeah, don't do
Look, I don't know. I mean, I'm just saying it's pretty impressive.
Oh my god.
Party trick. Party trick.
Okay, Paul. Yeah. what is it? Pan for gold.
Yeah.
Pan for gold. Pan for gold.
I'm hanging up now.
Oh.
Thank you.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
I've always thought that there should be a Yelp review for people. You know?
Oh.
where you can just rank people based on all sorts of things, including dating. And apparently, the girl on the phone for a second date update today actually had an experience kind of like that after her date. We'll get to that in a second. But first, Alicia, what's up? What's going on?
Hi, how are you?
Not too bad. Before we get into the whole Yelp review thing I was talking about, why don't you tell us about the dude you want to call today? What's his name?
Gino.
Gino, all right. And where did you meet Gino?
I met him online.
Okay.
He instantly drew me to him because of his profile picture.
What was his profile picture?
It was clearly a Photoshop picture of him on a T-Rex, shirtless, with a sword in one hand and a box of KFC in the other.
That's
Yeah.
funny. All right.
Epic.
That is a modern day Prince right there. Who needs a white horse?
Made you laugh and realize he's probably a funny guy then.
Yeah, he probably has a good sense of humor.
Okay, and did he deliver on the date? Was he actually fun and funny?
He did. He was like super nice. He was funny. We went out for dinner and drinks. He picked like the best restaurant.
Oh my God, that makes such a difference too. Like if you're eating good food, suddenly everyone becomes more attractive.
Seriously though, with that dinner, I had the best salmon that I've had in like my entire life. And if I could go back right now, or I should go back right now, it was so good.
So do you want us to get you a second date, or you just want to go back to this restaurant?
Yeah, I just want to go back to the restaurant now.
Some salmon.
I feel like this is like a case of like food goggles. You know, like beer goggles makes people more attractive. I feel like food goggles work the same.
Possibly. It was so good though. I can't explain it.
Okay.
And
Well,
how was
other
the-
than the salmon, how was the rest of the date?
So afterwards, he took me to an arcade,
Okay.
which was pretty cool because I haven't been able to play most of those games since I was little, like Miss Pac-Man and all that good stuff.
Fun.
And how was that? How was like the banter between you two?
Banter was fine. I mean, he's a really personable person.
How'd the date end? Did you guys make out? Anything like that?
No, it was just like a little kiss on the cheek. See you later, okay? You know.
Aw.
But the weird part happened when I got home.
Okay.
I had an email from Gino,
Okay.
and it was a link to SurveyMonkey.
Yeah.
And so I was super confused, but apparently he wanted me to rate the conversation, the date itself,
So he made a whole survey asking you about your date experience with Gino.
a whole survey.
Wow.
I mean, what'd you think? Was that funny to you?
I thought it was like a little weird, but then like I guess like I kind of respect it because he wants to be trying to improve.
Yeah, or you thought it was a funny thing to do. Yeah, I could see myself doing that and be like, oh, she's going to think this is really funny.
Right, but then like at the end of the survey, you select a time and date for like the next date.
Okay.
Oh.
So it was a creative way to ask you out again.
Convenient.
I guess that I haven't heard from him.
Okay. Did you forget to fill that part out of the survey?
Yeah.
Did
Did you click submit?
No, I totally did because I would love to go out with him again.
Okay, so you filled out his whole survey, which most people probably wouldn't do. And he hasn't responded to you. Have you tried to actually text him and stuff, or you just left it at the survey?
So I mean, like I did try and text him after I filled out the date and time for the next date, but I haven't heard back from him.
Okay, nothing.
Do you think he's just too good at online dating? Like he sounds like he's fun and funny, but almost like a player in disguise. Do you know what I mean? Like everything's a little bit too smooth, too funny.
I guess he does pick great places to go, like that restaurant.
Right. Well, and like his like cutesy photograph, and then the survey,
And
like
then the arcade.
maybe he's
like,
just
fun.
going through a lot of dates, and you're not on the callback list.
Oh, I hope that's not the case, but that's what I would like to find out.
Or were you just way too honest in your survey?
She rated. Hey,
Yeah,
there's
did you
room
like
for
rip on him?
I didn't give him like a perfect review because like if I gave him 5 stars, like he would have, you know, it would have made me look desperate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
for
can
sure.
See that.
There's that too.
All right. Well, we'll play a song and then come back and call him and get your second date update, okay?
Thank you.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just tuning into today's second date update, Alicia is on the phone and she wants to call a dude named Gino. They met online. She thought he was funny. They ended up going out for dinner. Then they went to an arcade after. And when she got home, he actually sent her a survey about the date, probably as a creative way to ask her out again. She filled out the survey. It even included a time and place for them to go out again. She filled all that out, but now he's not responding to her at all, and she doesn't know why. So, speaking of surveys after a date, let's do one before the second date. Alicia,
Yes,
are you ready to play Who Wants a Second Date?
sure.
Okay. Here's your question. If you don't get a second date, are you A, going to yell at Gino, B, going to cry, C, going to yell at us, or D, Portugal?
What?
Choose carefully.
Portugal even?
Alicia.
Anyway.
I'm going to say D.
I knew it.
Portugal.
I knew
Wrong.
you
That
knew
is
Portugal.
wrong. It's not Portugal. I know that was a tempting answer, but no, that is not Portugal.
I hope this works out for you and it's just a case of he's been too busy. I doubt it, but that's what I'm still hoping for.
I'm really hoping that you guys can get a hold of him because I went through a long survey, filling out this survey for him, and I'd really just like to know why he didn't call me back.
Maybe the answer is Portugal. Who knows? We'll find out. I'm going to dial this phone right now. Here we go.
Hello.
Hi, is this Gino?
Yes, it is.
Hey, what's up, man? How are you? This is Jubal from the radio show Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Okay.
How are you?
I'm fine. What is this about?
It's about you right now, Gino. That's what it's about.
Okay. A little confused right now. Why are you guys calling me?
Well, I'm calling you, Gino, because we got an email about you.
Now I'm more confused. Can you explain?
Sure. Her name is Alicia, and you guys went out on a date recently.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Okay. We do a segment on our show. It's called the Second Date Update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then they blow you off, you can email us, and we'll call that person and find out why. So Alicia is wondering why you're not calling her back after she even filled out that survey you sent her.
Oh, my God. Alicia told you about the survey?
Yep. I actually thought it was a pretty cool idea.
I think we all thought it was a pretty cool idea and like a great way to ask somebody out again.
Well, this kind of like standard procedure for me, just to like not waste anybody's time.
Oh, wait, you were doing it for real? It wasn't like a funny joke?
Yeah, I mean, I always ask people to fill out a survey just because, like, we don't want to waste time. If we're not compatible, it just sucks to wait, like, a month or two to figure that out.
I thought it was just like a flirty thing to be like, here's this survey, I'm a wacky dude, but we'll definitely go out again. You actually, like, you read over it and then decide if you want to date him again.
That's correct.
Whoa.
Wait, you're not a business, you realize. Like, going out with you isn't the same as, like, eating food at a restaurant.
Yeah.
No, it's not. But I get it. It's in the interest of everybody to not waste our time, you know?
So you saw something in her responses to your survey that makes you not want to call her back?
Yeah, no, she's a nice girl, but definitely some red flags came up, yeah.
Oh.
Okay, what are some of those red flags? I mean, she didn't tell us any of the questions that were on the survey. I guess we could have asked her that, but...
Yeah, no, she definitely got some answers wrong.
How do you answer wrong when it's a survey? Isn't that just asking for your opinion?
Yeah.
An opinion can't be wrong.
Well, I mean, I guess in this case, it can be. Like, I mean, if you really want to know, like, we went out to dinner, and one of the questions was, what was your favorite part of dinner?
Uh-huh.
And she answered the salmon, and clearly the best part of dinner was the banana split sundae at the end. You know?
Come on,
Shut
man.
up.
Oh, wow. You're not being that picky, are you?
You're joking. That's not a red flag.
Let her like what she likes.
Well, to clarify, there's nothing technically wrong with her liking salmon. It's just that, to me, there's no comparison with the ice cream portion of the meal. So it's just a compatibility thing, you know?
What?
Okay.
People
So-
don't base compatibility on food likes.
Well, I'll elaborate. Another question that was incorrect was, what was your favorite part of the night? And she answered dinner, which
Yeah.
again raised a serious red flag because the best part of the night was no-brainer, the arcade, okay? I mean, come on, you know? And again, that's fine if she likes dinner better than an arcade, but, you know, I'm like a young person. I'm not, you know, a grandparent yet, so...
If you like dinner,
So-
you're an old person?
Yeah, like she can't like dinner and you like arcades?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, salmon and dinner as opposed to ice cream and arcades, you know, I'm looking for somebody young at heart and fun.
What? You don't sound, I'm sorry, but you don't sound young and fun at all. You sound like kind of anal retentive and weirdly stuck on surveys.
Well, you actually sound like my mom right now, so.
Oh!
Well, I mean, think about it, though. If you say, like, you want somebody young and fun or whatever, you're sending out surveys after your dates.
Yeah, overanalyzing.
Yeah.
I don't know. You can call it that. To me, it's a big time saver and more time to have fun and be young.
But if you wanted to, if you wanted to save time, why didn't you just send her a survey before you even went out on the date and said, what do you prefer, video games or eating food? And if she would have picked eating food, then you know that you shouldn't have even started the date to begin with.
Well, I think that the human portion of the interview is also very important.
So you do that first, then the survey after.
Interview, okay.
Okay.
Dude.
Well,
So
basically, you just don't feel like you guys are compatible based on your interests.
It's not a perfect fit, no.
Okay.
You need to loosen up a bit, man. You could be missing out on someone who could be like an amazing partner.
Or I could just be getting rid of the people who aren't amazing partners.
Yeah, I guess you could look at it both ways. No matter how you look at it, though, Gino, Alicia is on the other line and wants to talk to you. I know that for a fact.
Yes.
She is?
Yep. Unless she hung up. Alicia, are you there?
Oh, I'm still here.
Yeah.
Or what do you think about what Gino said?
Sounds like a survey question.
Oh, my God. Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not kidding you. I think you're insane. It's a survey. Like, how are there wrong answers on the survey?
Well,
that makes no sense.
They're not wrong. It's just incompatible.
I'm just confused. Just because I enjoyed the salmon better than the ice cream, that's a problem?
Well, it's not a problem for you, but it's a problem for us. I mean, if, the score doesn't add up at the end of the survey, it's just not going to work.
Oh, my God.
I'm not sure why you're, like, writing me off as some old lady.
Look, Alicia, you are perfectly great, and there's nothing wrong with your answers. It's just that, I'm looking for somebody who's going to be into arcades, and that's going to be the obvious answer every time. Climbing trees, going outdoors, like pizza parties. Those are more in line with, the correct answers.
It sounds like you're looking to date a child.
Yeah, a child at heart, okay, who's into fun stuff. And, there's clearly an age question and requirement on there anyway. So.
Oh, my God.
That is so weird. Alicia, did you get a sense for this on the date? Because from his description, he was running your date as if it was almost a job interview.
Yeah, I didn't feel like that at all.
I mean, it is kind of like a job interview if you're interviewing to be my girlfriend. And, I think it's fair for me to, see what your qualifications are. And...
So you're saying that Alicia is not qualified to be your girlfriend?
I'm sure she would make a great girlfriend for somebody else.
Oh, my God.
But not for me.
Wow.
Oh my God, I just feel like, Gino, you're taking like the humanity out of dating, right? It should be about chemistry and about how you connect with somebody and your trust level with them and your comfortability.
I'll keep her on file.
Oh, cool. All right, we'll keep her on file.
Dude, this is beyond me. Like, I spent so much time filling out that survey, and little did I know that you were going to be judging me on the answers. You're such a jerk, dude.
I don't know what to say. I mean, I don't think of it as judging.
I know what you could say, Gino.
What?
You could say that you'll go out on a second date with Alicia. We'll pay for it. Yeah?
Hey.
I mean, as entertaining as that may seem, I just think that my time is better spent finding somebody who, a little bit more compatible.
Wow.
Well, good. Like, I hope I actually never see you again.
Oh.
Makes
no
sense.
Second interview,
Yeah.
huh?
So no second date.
No.
Well, I appreciate that sentiment, Alicia, and I wish you the best of luck. And
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
I can't believe that we're doing this.
Okay.
I'm actually shocked.
Really?
That actually takes a lot, so I'm scared.
I can't believe the email that we got in to do a second date update today.
Whoa.
Over the last couple weeks on the show, we've had a couple of crazy exchanges with a woman who claimed that she wasn't lying to her husband when she didn't tell him about going out with her ex-boyfriend.
Oh, don't tell me the saga's continuing.
Yes, she's back on the phone with us today.
She hates us. She yells at us every time we talk to her.
You would think that she hates us, but apparently she wants to clear the air. Hello, Alicia.
Why do you have to be such a d-?
I've
we already
I'm not-
starting like this, Alicia?
Alicia, hold on. I need to refresh everybody's memory with what happened, okay? You first came on the show because an ex-boyfriend came back into your life and asked you out to dinner, and you weren't sure if you should tell your husband or not that you agreed to go out with him. He wanted to take you to...
No, I wasn't going to tell my husband, and
Right.
it wasn't a big deal
Okay.
until you guys made it a big deal.
Right.
Oh, right.
So you came on the show, asked us for our advice, and then your husband heard that on the show and then emailed us so that he could call you in an awkward Tuesday phone call. He got you on the phone, and then this happened.
I never should have called you guys in the first place. Never.
You know what, Alicia, you're actually right. Well, you never should have lied to your husband in the first place.
Yeah,
and
there
then
it
none
is.
of these phone calls...
Lie to my husband.
Oh my God.
So,
God.
Alicia, after being on the show, yelling at us twice, saying that we were horrible people, and then hanging up on us both times, why are you back on the show today?
Because after all the bullshit you guys put on the radio, and I don't know how you did all this editing to make me sound like a jerk, my friends and family are like, you're kind of a bad person. And I'm not a bad person. I'm calling to freaking set the record straight.
Alicia, you remember that you actually went out with your ex-boyfriend, lied to your husband, told him that you were going to see your girlfriends, and
I
then...
didn't lie. I just didn't tell him because I didn't want him to get upset. How many times do I have to tell you this?
All right.
So you're just you're angry with us, and you want to come back on the show and just yell at us some more? Is that what's going on?
Well, I want to set the record straight. I want you to call the guy that I went out with, Brad, and because now my husband thinks something else happened. Because all of the crap that you put on the radio and you made me come off bad in your editing, now my husband is questioning whether or not I hooked up with this guy, which I absolutely did not. And I want you
Alicia.
to talk to Brad.
Okay, Alicia, we didn't edit those like crazy to make you sound, bad.
Whatever. I don't know. Look, I just know what reality TV does to people, and I'm pretty certain you do the same
All right.
thing.
God, that's
you want
not-
to do a second date update with the guy that you went out with.
No, see, this is why you're a No, I'm not doing a second date update. It wasn't a date.
Okay, but the segment that we're doing right now is called a second date update.
Then I want to be on a different segment.
No, well, this is where we can fit you on. Do you want to clear the air or not?
I want to clear the air, but it wasn't a friggin' date.
Okay.
Yeah, but remember,
well,
Alicia, you told us that your ex actually hit on you at the restaurant.
Yeah, maybe it was a date to him, but it wasn't a date to me.
Okay, so then we'll do it in a second date update. You get your point out no matter what.
This is just whatever.
Alicia,
Fine.
you'll get your point out no matter what, all right? So what do you want to do then? You want to call this guy, and what are you hoping to get out of it?
I'm not the bad person here.
Okay.
He's the one that was suggestive. He's the one that contacted me to begin with. And I'm the one that left when he started getting weirdly flirty. I need that to come out so everybody knows that I didn't freaking sleep with him.
Okay, so you want to just prove that you didn't do anything wrong while you're out with this guy, and you want everybody to hear it, everybody who's already judged you from hearing you on the air, your family, your husband, all that.
Right. I'm innocent. This guy is to blame. Okay,
But do you think-
I am an innocent party.
Do you think that people are judging you because they think that you hooked up with your ex, or do you think that they're judging you because you weren't honest in your relationship and refused to take...
You guys made it seem like I wasn't honest. You guys made it seem like I was a liar, okay? Like, what I said was taken out of context. And I don't know how you edited it to make me sound like an ass, but I'm not an ass.
But didn't you, to your husband's face, tell him that you were not going out with your ex, that you were going out with girlfriends? Wasn't that actually the case?
I didn't lie. I just didn't tell him.
Okay.
That's completely different.
So, in a second, we're going to play a song and then come back and call this dude that you went out with. We're going to call him. I want to talk to him a little bit and hear it from him that he hit on you and your side of the story is true, and then you can talk to him, okay?
I don't need to talk to him. I just need you to prove that I'm a good person.
Okay, I'll help prove that you're a good person and clear the air with everybody involved, everybody that you want to clear the air with, okay?
It's about time you did something right. Thank you.
Can you just not call me an ass for a second?
You really make it hard.
She does have a point.
All right.
I mean, that was the one thing I'll back her on.
Okay, I'm going to play a song. We'll come back, and then we'll call Brad is his name, right?
I f***ing said his name 57 times.
God.
Have you listened to a word I said?
Like, I'm sorry. I realize that you're angry with the show because you feel like we made you look bad.
No, I don't feel like that. I know you made me look bad.
All right, well, we made you look bad, so we'll play a song, come back, and then we'll get your second date update, okay?
It's not a second date.
I realize
Okay.
that, but the segment's called that, so I have to say that.
Just do it.
Okay. We'll do it next.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
You know what part of today's second date update that I'm looking most forward to? At the end of it, when I get to ask them if they'll go out on a second date.
So messed up,
Very,
dude.
very excited about that.
Now you're just trying to push your buttons.
Alicia, are you there?
The more that I think about this, I don't want to even do this phone call because you know what? You're going to make a big joke out of this.
I'm kidding.
serious.
I'm just joking with you, Alicia. I'm going to let you.
Exactly. It's not funny.
All right. We're about to call your ex-boyfriend, Brad. If you're just tuning into the second date update, Alicia's on the phone with us. She's been on the show a few times before. All of those ended up with her being very, very angry with us. She's still angry with us, but
Yeah, I can't imagine why.
she wants to come on the show and clear the air. She first came on because she was having an issue about going on a date with an ex-boyfriend, and she didn't want to tell.
No.
Well,
what
going
mistake?
going out to meet up with her ex-boyfriend and not telling her husband about it. And then her husband heard her talking about it on the show and did an awkward Tuesday phone call where he says, "Hey, I knew that you went out with your ex-boyfriend. You lied to me." And then Alicia got very upset because she was being accused of being a liar. That's accurate enough, right, Alicia?
Yes.
Okay.
For once, you got something right.
And now Alicia wants to call her ex-boyfriend, and I'll let you explain it, Alicia, because every time I do, you get angry with me. You want to call your ex-boyfriend because why?
Because my friends and family think I'm a liar, and now my husband thinks I hooked up with him, which I absolutely did not. And now you idiots have made a mountain out of a molehill, and I wanted to clear it up.
All right.
So have you talked to your ex since you guys went out?
No, I absolutely did not talk to him. I don't want to talk to him. He's a creepy pervert.
Okay. Alicia, I'm on your side here. I know you don't think I am, but I am on your side.
I don't believe that for 1 second, but thank you.
No,
I actually
I am,
think he
Alicia.
is,
I am on
yeah.
your side. If you feel like we wronged you and made you look bad, I'm all for you clearing things up with your husband and everybody else who thinks that you're a liar. I really am.
Great. So I expect you not to make me look like an ass in this call.
I won't.
I think
I'm going to talk to your ex-boyfriend and hopefully get him to say that he hit on you and you behaved perfectly.
Hopefully, that's the only thing he can say. That's the truth.
Okay, well, he'll
my
say that,
gosh.
and then you can come on and talk to him.
I don't want to talk to him. I have no
All right.
desire
Okay.
to talk to him.
Okay, you don't need to talk to him then. I'll talk to him, and then hopefully we'll be cool.
I don't think we'll ever be cool, but fine.
Okay. I'm going to call him right now then, all right?
Let's settle this.
All right, fine. Okay. All right. I just
Still
want to
reason.
I just want to like make things okay with us, you know?
You're not making anything okay.
All right.
Hello?
Hey, can I speak to Brad, please?
Yeah, this is Brad.
Hey, Brad, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
I'm sorry, who?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning, the radio show.
Okay. Can I help you with something?
Yeah, you can actually. We recently got an email about you from one of our listeners. It's an old friend of yours, and you guys recently went out to dinner.
All right. Is everything okay?
Yeah, everything's pretty okay. The reason I'm calling you, though, is because I want to help clear the air about something.
I'm sorry. I'm not really clear on what's going on here.
Well, it's about your ex-girlfriend, Alicia.
What does she want?
Well, we recently had her on the show, and she talked about how you guys went out to dinner.
She did?
Yeah. She was having kind of an issue because, you know, she's married and stuff.
Well, yeah. I know she's married. Look, there's nothing. Don't worry about that, man. It's all good.
Yeah.
We're just, we're just friends.
But the reason I'm calling you is because we were telling her it sounded like a date, and it kind of caused a little bit of drama with her. So I told her that I'd get you on the phone and just sort of find out if everything was kosher when you guys went out.
I don't know what to say. We just met up. It wasn't like a big thing. It was just like old friends. Yeah, we dated a long time ago, but it was just good to see her again. It wasn't anything more than that.
So everything was cool? Nothing weird? Yeah. Nothing at all? Because I'll tell you this. She said that you hit on her.
She said that I hit on her?
Yeah, she said that she showed up to dinner and you guys were having dinner and then you started making inappropriate comments.
Okay.
And then she said she left after that.
You know, that didn't happen. I didn't make any inappropriate comments. I mean, we were talking back and forth, but we ended dinner just as any, normal people would end dinner, and we both went our separate ways.
And you guys didn't hit on her at all?
No, look, I didn't hit on her. I might have flirted a little bit, but I mean, we were both kind of flirting with each other. I mean, we're exes. It was just kind of a casual thing, but, if anything, she was flirting way more than I was.
What?
Are
Really?
you f***ing kidding me? This is bull. That is such bull crap.
Wait, what's going on?
Oh, that's Alicia. She's actually on the other line listening.
Hard to miss her.
Tell them how you said you wanted to take that stupid dress off.
Is this some kind of setup or something?
No, this is real life. My freaking family thinks I slept with you or something, and I need to prove to them that you're just an idiot, and I made a huge mistake by going out with you.
Oh my God.
Okay, wait a second. You're the one that agreed to go on a date with me.
I didn't agree to go on a date with you. I agreed to go to dinner and catch up as old friends. I thought it was going to be completely innocent. I didn't know you were going to be a big pervert.
Well, pervert, I don't think that innocent is wearing that little dress that you wore to dinner.
Whoa.
Dress that you asked me to wear. The dress that you said, I love that dress. You should totally wear it again.
Well, of course I love that dress. Your boobs were hanging out of it.
Oh, my gosh.
Why do you think I asked you to wear it?
You're so gross. You know that I had no intention.
I'm gross. You didn't have to come out with me, Alicia. You're married. It was your choice to come out after we talked about it. I asked you to go to our first date spot together. I think it was pretty obvious what we were doing.
Can you just hang up on him? He is obviously just talking in circles.
No, I don't think we should hang.
Somebody to hang up with me, Alicia.
I don't think we should hang up on him, Alicia. I think this is a very interesting conversation.
This is bull. You guys can't do this to me again.
Do what? We're not doing anything. He's the.
You're painting me in a bad light again.
How are we putting you in a bad light? He's just saying that what he was asking you on was a date.
Did you call him before you got me on the phone and coach him to say?
No.
Oh.
Alicia, why would we coach him to say that?
Because that's how this crap works.
Alicia, honestly, listening to your guys' conversation has actually gotten me on your side. It sounds like you were literally just that stupid and naive and had no idea.
Okay, I'm stupid, please. Okay? You're looking in the mirror, honey.
I mean, I'm trying to side with you here. I don't get why Brad would ask you.
I don't need your sympathy.
Alicia, don't come off like you're naive. We knew what we were getting into. I mean, that entire dinner, you were giving off the vibe that you wanted to hook up.
Oh, what?
Not with you, I wasn't.
Brad, what did she say to give you the vibe that she wanted to hook up?
She told me that, I looked great, that she was, super excited to see me.
Brad, that all sounds pretty normal.
Yeah,
it does, actually.
Yeah, I would say that stuff to my grandmother. Oh, my God, you look great. How are you?
No, that's not how it was at all. You grabbed my arm, and you were basically stroking my arm, telling me how great I looked and how much I've been working out.
We haven't seen each other in over 2 years. Yeah, it was nice to see you. I gave you a hug, and I put my hand on your arm. Really? Did that mean I was taking off my panties? I don't think so.
No, I'm not saying you were throwing yourself at me, but I'm just saying, we were talking.
But that's
and
what you're
you were into
insinuating.
it.
That's what you were insinuating. That I was ready to jump in the sack with you.
You were. You were.
Guys, hang up on this ass, please.
No.
Oh, my God.
Here, all right, Alicia, here. Brad clearly thought you were hitting on him, but Brad, bottom line, nothing happened when you guys went out.
Nothing happened, but she wanted to hook up.
There's no way in hell I would have ever hooked up with you.
All right.
I think she's pretty clear.
This is pretty classic, Alicia. Just to freak the out.
Really?
Really?
Oh, this is like a pattern here.
Oh, yeah. This is why we broke up
Don't
2
act
years
like
ago.
you know me inside and out, okay? We barely have spoken in years.
Well, first of all, I do know you inside and out, if that's where you want to go. But second of all,
Whoa.
you're the one that's freaking out. It was just a dinner, and now you're on the radio talking about
Exactly. It was
like
just
a small
dinner,
thing.
But now you're insinuating that it was something more.
Yeah, but Alicia, we learned that nothing happened between you guys. So you got your mission accomplished.
It doesn't matter what the you think. I did this so my friends and family would think I wasn't lying, and now he's making it seem like I'm a hussy.
I'm pretty sure your friends and family already had a pretty strong opinion before we went out on another dinner.
Hey, at this
Too
point,
much, Brad.
I would
That's
love
too
to
much.
ask you guys if you'll go on a second date. Brad, would you like to? Brad, would you like to go out with?
Absolutely not.
No,
Absolutely not.
no's everywhere. Thank you, Brad. Thank you for being honest with us, Brad. I appreciate it.
Yeah, whatever.
Alicia, are you still there? No.
All
All right.
God.
Gone again. Well, hey, I look forward to, I don't know, she's going to show up in another segment, you know,
Oh, she's your new best
trying to
friend.
clear the air somewhere else. Hey, you know what? Maybe she'd be a good phone tap.
No.
Oh, yeah.
She'd be pissed right away. I know that.
Her reaction
That's a good
would be
idea.
classic.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 that says the only reason Alicia is all riled up is because of what you guys did to her.
What?
Leave her alone. Brooke and Jubal in the morning. If you missed the second date update today, Alicia was in it. If you don't know who Alicia is, well, she's
Yeah.
been on the show 3 times now. It started when she wanted some advice, sort of. Her friends basically pressured her to call into the show and ask us if she should tell her husband that she was going out with her ex-boyfriend. She's been married for 2.5 years, hasn't talked to the dude in forever. Their first date spot was where the guy set up dinner for them to meet. He even asked her to wear a dress that she wore when they used to date.
Yeah.
And she did all that and didn't tell her husband about it. Then her husband heard that and wanted to call her in an awkward Tuesday phone call.
Man.
He did that. She lied to his face, went out with the dude, and then she says that we edited it and made her look bad. It's really hard to edit her just yelling at us and calling us a-holes. We didn't do that. That was her voice. There's no way for us to edit it that way. And she just did a second date update with the guy she went out with to prove that she wasn't a liar and she didn't hook up with him because now her husband was skeptical. And she just basically yelled at us and hung up on us again.
She
And
just like
Alicia's my new favorite
She
person.
doesn't get what she wants. She just freaks out. Like that's it.
Well, she just wants validation that
Yeah.
she's right. That's the only thing that woman
I think
wants.
she got
but,
it. I think she got it. It will be online shortly on the website, moving925.com. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show. We'll call the person.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Normally, when we do second date updates, it's been like a couple weeks since somebody hasn't gotten a call back.
Right.
But we got an email from a dude who wants answers now. And his date happened last night.
Patience,
So
sir.
he emailed us and asked if we could do a second date update for him right away. His name is Adam, and he's on the phone right now. Adam, why couldn't you wait a couple days to do your second date update?
I really want to know what happened like really soon because I'm really afraid that I did something really wrong. So I gotta have help.
Hold on. I feel like you need some chill is what you need in your life.
Well, honestly, I'm pretty sure once you hear this story, you'd want to know too.
All right, well, let's get into the story then. You went out with this girl literally last night.
Yeah.
Okay, and how did you meet her?
So I was at a coffee shop and kind of did one of those like random, cheesy, hopefully romantic things that worked out, and it worked out really well.
What was it? I need to know your trick.
Yeah, so I was in front of her, and she was really cute, and I was like, oh, I'm going to try and buy this girl a coffee. And so I told the cashier, I was like, I'm going to buy this girl's coffee. And I turned to her and asked, I was like, is that okay? And she said, yeah, and smiled. And I thought that was a good sign, but I wanted to make sure that she knew it wasn't just one of those like nice pay it forward moments. So when they asked what name to put on the cup, I said, you can put my name on my cup, but I said to put my phone number on hers.
Ooh,
sly. And so I was like, hey, I hope you enjoy the coffee, but, no pressure. If you're interested, here's my number, and I hope to hear from you.
Dude, I'd call you back too. That is smooth.
And there's no like instant like obligation, right?
I'm pretty sure 98% of women would fall for that move.
Yeah, I think she's in that 98% because it worked. She gave me a text.
Yeah.
How quick did she text you back after you bought that coffee for her?
That day, like not too far thereafter.
Nice. All right. So what happened on your date? Why do you need to do a second date update right now? It hasn't even been 24 hours.
So we went to a place for happy hour. We wanted to keep it kind of, keep it casual. And it was a good start that she was like, well, you bought a drink for me. Let me buy a drink for you. I was like, oh, this is a great start. So,
dude, she's even good at the moves. Like, that is a good move on her part.
Yeah, so we're talking and hanging out, like, past a drink, getting some appetizers. And so there's good conversation, and we start talking about just random stuff, talking about how, all these small plates and how I like the snack, and she talking about throughout the day she loves the snack too. And I don't know where it came from, but we started talking about yogurt.
Ooh, you guys had the yogurt talk on a first date? Man.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it
What's
like
next?
Greek or non-fat? What do you like?
I told this super lame story about how I didn't like it at first, and now I love it, and I can't like go through a day without it. And we were talking about favorite flavors, and this is where it started and stopped. Was I was like, oh, I just really like plain Greek yogurt. And I kid you not, I finished the word yogurt, and she starts crying.
Cry?
What?
Out of the
Like,
blue?
literally, I'm telling you, and I've run through the story a million times. I finished the word yogurt, and she is crying. And so I mean, it was such a quick thing that I was like looking around. Did something happen I didn't know? And I said, I'm sorry. Like, did I say something wrong? I and she didn't really answer me. And I said, I made some joke about saying Greek yogurt, which said it again, which is evidently something I shouldn't have said again because she started crying even more.
What?
And
Wow.
She's like, it's too tangy for me. I can't handle it.
Yeah.
And so she started to get up and is like, I'm sorry, I have to go. And I'm like, really? And she turns to leave. And I honestly, I feel kind of bad now, but I get up to follow her. And I was like, I'm sorry. Is there anything that you need? Like, did I say something wrong? I'm hammering through everything that I can. And she literally told me, I'm sorry, I just have to go. And I, of course, let her go because I'm not going to follow her any more than that. And that was honestly the last time I've seen or heard from her.
Wow. Why do you think she started crying when the topic of yogurt was brought up?
I have no idea.
Okay, wait, I mean, did something else happen, though, that coincided with the yogurt topic? Like she got a text or...
And that's what I thought. The first time I said, I looked around, there had to be some other factor in this conversation or this moment that led to this, but I keep hearing the word yogurt over and over in my head.
Well, it was a cold, callous thing to say to her that you like Greek yogurt. I mean, I'm sticking up for her on that, but I really have no idea why she would have started crying then.
Yeah, and hopefully it makes you understand why I was like, I need help with this almost immediately.
Okay.
Well, have you tried to get a hold of her? I mean, did you hit her up after and be like, is everything okay?
Yeah, I sent her a text and was basically kind of non-committal and supportive, saying, I hope everything's okay. Let me know if you need anything. But
yeah.
I don't know if even that was the wrong thing to do.
Okay, well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and find out why the topic of Greek yogurt made her cry so hard that she walked out on your date. In your second date update right after this, okay?
Sounds good. Thank you.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Why in the world would Greek yogurt make somebody cry? We're hopefully going to find that out if you're just joining us for today's second date update. Adam is on the phone, and he met a girl that he really liked at a coffee shop. They met up for drinks, and during their date, he said everything was going fine, and then they got into a conversation about yogurt for some reason. He brought up the fact that he likes plain Greek yogurt, and then she cried, got up from the table, walked out to her car, and left, and hasn't talked to him since. Now, it hasn't been a long time. It was just last night. But he's so confused that he wants to do a second date update right now. Adam, I never got her name from you. What is it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's Kristen.
Kristen, okay.
And there wasn't like you were having a conversation and you weren't listening to what she was saying, and she was actually talking about her dog dying, and you just happened to be talking about yogurt or something, right?
She asked me what my favorite flavor was, and that was when I said plain Greek yogurt, and that was it.
Okay, wow. So you know that it was in line with the conversation.
Yeah, no, I am positive. I'm a good listener. It was a good conversation, and I am 100% positive that I was paying attention.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, we'll dial her phone number right now, see if she answers, and see if we can find out why, okay?
Cool.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Kristen?
Yes.
Thank God you're okay. How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
What? Who?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show.
Yeah. Why are you calling me?
I'm calling you because we got an email from a friend of yours who is very concerned. Well, I don't know how much of a friend he is, actually.
Yeah.
His name is Adam, and you apparently went out with him last night.
Oh my God. Are you serious?
Yeah. We do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. That's where if you go out with somebody and then end up not calling them after, they email us to see if we can get you on the phone and find out why. Normally, people wait like a couple weeks or a month to email us, but he emailed us and wanted us to get a hold of you because apparently you walked out of your date crying last night and he has no idea why.
I told him that he should wait a little bit longer because you're probably embarrassed.
No, I'm not really embarrassed. I mean, do you really want to get into it?
You're not embarrassed to break down in tears when talking about Greek yogurt and then...
Oh, he told you what we were talking about?
Yeah. He said that he thought everything was going well until the topic of yogurt came along, and he brought up the fact that he enjoys playing Greek yogurt, and that's when you started to cry and then left.
I mean, it's just something I do.
Wait, what do you mean? It's like every time you go to the grocery store and you walk by the aisle, you're just in tears?
No, it has really nothing to do with Greek yogurt. It's just this thing I do, like, if I'm just not feeling it. I mean, I wasn't really feeling the date. I was kind of over it. And I just decided, like, I'm just going to start crying, and he'll freak out, and he won't want to touch it after that. And so I just left.
What? You're using crying as an out on a date?
You can just do that?
It works because so many guys just don't know what to do and they don't want to deal with it. They think I'm crazy.
No, that's actually a really good idea. If you were to just start crying on a date and be like, I have to go, I'd be like, I'm not going to argue with that. Get out of here. Go do whatever it is that you have to do.
Yeah, guys don't want to deal with it. They think that there's something wrong with you. You're fragile, you're crazy, and they just don't want to deal with it.
Oh my
You're
God,
you're like an evil genius.
It works.
But why didn't you like your date so much? I mean, he sounded like a really nice guy.
Nice? I mean, not really. He wasn't really that nice. I actually thought he was kind of a pig.
Whoa, really?
Okay.
Like, what kind of a pig? Well, there's different levels of pig. I mean,
What are you saying? Like potbelly? Is that what you want to
well,
know?
I mean, did you feel like he was just disheveled and dirty? Did you feel like he was like, unkempt? Did you feel like there was another part of him that was like a male chauvinist pig? There's all kinds of pigs.
You do bring up, no, he brings up a good point.
Definitely chauvinist.
Chauvinist, okay.
Sexist.
He's sexist. What did he do that was sexist?
We were talking about things in school, and I was talking about how, like, I went to school for, math, and he said, oh, wow, most girls aren't good at math. That's really cool.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
Like, stupid.
Yeah, that is
Most
dumb.
girls aren't good at math. That is pretty stupid because every girl that I cheated off of in high school to get to pre-algebra was really good at math.
To get to pre-algebra.
Yeah.
Those
And
sixth
and
graders
as a-
I was cheating off of
they
when
were-
I was a junior.
They were 8th graders and I was a senior.
Okay,
And most
sorry.
of them were female and they were really good at math. And me being a man, I was terrible at it. So I would never say that.
Did you tell him that you were offended by him saying that?
I let that one go for a second. I was like, okay, let me give him the benefit of the doubt. And then we started talking about cars, and like I was saying how I had to get a repair on my car, and I was talking to the mechanic, and he was like thinking that I couldn't handle myself at a mechanic shop, and why didn't you do it? And do you want me to help you? Girls are always victims at these things, and I'm like, cool, I got it.
Yeah.
Oh
I
my
don't blame you for pulling the crying card at this point.
Yes, like after all that, then we were talking about careers and work, and then he said, you're so pretty, you don't need to work.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Yeah, at that point I was like, he already thinks I'm some fragile little girl, so let me just let the tears flow.
Yeah, I know. In his mind, he's like, there it is. I knew she was a woman deep down. Good at math, good at cars, whatever. I knew the tears were going to come. That's all right, sweetheart. Kristen, thank you for telling us a little bit about why you weren't calling Adam back and why you fake cried in the middle of the date.
Yeah.
I do have to tell you, though, that Adam is actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
Oh my God, are you serious?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, how can you fake crying to get out of something you don't want to deal with?
I mean, if you're going to be clueless about the things that you say, like, it's just going to get all ugly and awkward. Because I was getting irritated, and I don't want to let my bad side come out and start putting you in your place.
Oh.
Listen, I mean, I'm just trying to give you compliments, and the response is to, like, lie about it and make me worried about you?
Compliments? You think that's a compliment? You were saying that I'm smart for a girl. Like,
Oh my God.
that is not cool. What am I supposed to say to that?
I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, I was telling you how smart you were.
For a girl, like, do you not see how you're coming across? It's so chauvinist and sexist. No girls like that.
I don't know. I don't know what to say. I mean, like, I really do think you're smart for a girl.
Oh my God, Adam.
The point
you not
is,
realize in saying that you're
Yeah.
saying that all men are smarter than women?
What? No, there's guys smart and girls smart. There's two different kinds of people.
Oh my! Are you like you're ignorant?
So wait, I'm confused. Like, you're gonna say that guys and girls just aren't like naturally wired differently? Guys kind of have, they're predisposed to math, and if a girl's smart at it, then great. I mean, I don't know how that's a bad thing.
No. The only reason men excel at math and science is because they're actually pushed into those fields and encouraged to do those things. Where we live in an antiquated society where for years females have been told that they can't do that stuff.
I guess that's kind of my point. So that's exactly right. Like, I'm a guy, so I have to be good at math and science. But if I'm as pretty as Kristen, I can be a pretty girl, and things can come to you. It's just kind of it's like lucky that she's that way. I wish I didn't have to do the things I have to do.
Adam, do you even hear the nonsense coming out of your mouth? You sound like a total moron.
You sound more than a moron. You sound someone who is legitimately living back in 1950.
Dude, I feel like I need help. I have two women attacking me and all these guys just listening. Like, guys, I thought you'd be there to help. I mean, seriously?
Yeah, you're on your own on this one. Yeah. You hung yourself out to dry a long time ago. You can deal with that. I'm good. I can watch.
The other guys in the room actually believe in, equality. It's a weird concept that some people buy into.
Listen, I believe in equality too, but between men and women, things are just different. Some things girls just have easier because they're pretty.
But not all pretty women just get money thrown at them. It doesn't work that way.
Well, some do. I mean, let's be honest. There are some that do. There are some pretty dudes that get money thrown at them too. I don't know how they do it. I am jealous of all of pretty people for getting money thrown at them.
That's rare.
But Adam, you can see why she didn't really like your date, can't you?
I don't know. I guess we're just not a good match because I don't think I did anything wrong.
And that's the problem. That right there is exactly the problem.
Oh my God, Adam, I feel so sorry for you.
Well, that sounds like you might be interested in going out with him again, Kristen. I'm not as smart as a girl, but
not.
I am picking up on a vibe. Would you like to go out with Adam one more time on a second date? We will pay for it.
Definitely not.
But we'll pay for it. I have the money that you might not have,
Yeah,
Kristen.
because us little women, how could we ever make ends meet?
Can't say no to that.
Oh no, I don't want to get money thrown at me because I'm pretty.
Well, I'll throw it your way if you want to go out with Adam again.
No, thank you.
Oh, all right. Sorry, Adam. I tried to get you a second date there.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like it.
What are you talking about? I tried to appeal to her womanly sensibilities of wanting to get money for free, and it didn't work.
Whatever. I'm done with this.
All right. Well,
Too bad.
regardless, thank you for emailing us to do a second date update, okay?
Yeah, I don't think I'm ever going to turn to you guys for help again.
He's stubborn like a typical man.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
The song's not bad for a chick.
Oh my God.
It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Don't make me hit you
Talking
too.
about today's second date update. If you missed it, this dude Adam wanted to call a girl named Kristen who wasn't calling him back after their date. She actually broke into tears on the date and left.
Yeah.
We got her on the phone and found out that's her go-to move. When she doesn't like a date, she cries and then leaves because most of the time guys don't want to call a girl back if she does that.
Genius.
The reason that she didn't like the date was because Adam is a sexist.
And
Big
doesn't
time.
know it.
And he doesn't know it.
Yeah,
He thinks he's giving her compliments. He's like, you're really smart for a girl.
And I like how he said, I believe in equality, just not for men and women.
Yeah.
What?
I believe in equality for other things, but when it comes to men and women, we're too different, and ladies can simply not handle themselves out in the regular world, and they need a man to guide them.
Oh my God. Thank goodness for
So,
him.
Yeah.
They decided to not go out again.
Yeah.
Well, she decided to not go out with him again.
Good.
Yeah.
Which is weird, a woman standing up and making...
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
The guy on the phone to do a second date update today scored a date with probably one of the hardest people to get a date with.
Ooh.
Really?
One of the hardest professions. They're used to telling guys no all the time. And you always dream about getting a date with them, but it never works out.
Oh, I know what you're talking about
I'm
now.
not talking about your local state senator.
Oh, then
Those
we are
women
not on the same
are
page.
constantly turning dates down. The male senators, they're easy to get a date with. Like, they just send you random messages on Twitter all the time. You have to turn them down. But the female senators, really tough to get a date with. But I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about a bartender.
Oh, yeah.
It is tough to score a date with a female bartender.
It sure is.
Because they're used to just drunk dudes hitting on him all night long, and somehow he did it. His name is Tom.
Wow.
He's on the phone right now. Tom, I bow down to you. Good job, sir.
Well, yeah, I mean, thank you.
Did you actually hit on her inside her own bar?
I did, but not probably in the way that you think. I wasn't gross about it. I didn't want to be gross about it.
Oh, because I thought for sure you just pulled down your pants and said, "You want some of this?"
That doesn't usually work for me.
No. I've gotten kicked out of a few bars doing that. So I'm glad you didn't go that route. So how did you do it? Because I'm sure there's a lot of guys wondering. I know I've tried to hit on a few bartenders and always gotten turned down.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I had the fear in me that I was just going to get shot down. So, and I guess this is the embarrassing part. I was like, let's Google how you hit on a bartender. And there's a million articles.
Right.
Really? I don't know why that shocks me.
There's so many. And the thing is, it's sort of like pretty commonsensical, which is like, don't treat her like she's a bartender, just treat her like she's a human being. And how do you interact with human beings? You find commonality and you actually talk to them like a person.
Oh, so just like you're hitting on a regular person.
Yeah.
Weird.
Huh.
You just blew
Interesting.
And that sort of idea of I'm not hitting on you because you're hot. I'm hitting on you because I think you're interesting. We might have something in common.
Right.
Again, now Jubal's out.
I'm so confused.
He's so out. This is never going to work for him.
What's her name, by the way?
Her name is Heather.
Heather, all right. And did you stay there until closing time? How did you,
I absolutely did. I mean, I stayed there as long as I could because I didn't want to be so what's up, when she's trying to do her job.
Right. So you wait till she's done and then she's walking out to her car and you're standing by her car.
No.
No, that doesn't quite. No.
I just don't know how you did it.
Yeah, I think you need to give up on guessing.
It was a slow night, which really helped. And I was there with friends, so it wasn't like I was just there by myself.
Good.
And then finally, when it was we were all leaving and they were starting to put the chairs up, I was like, look, I know you get hit on all the time, and I don't want to be a creep, and I want to keep coming into this bar, and I don't want it to be weird, but I'd love to go out sometime. I'd love to have a drink or have dinner or something. And is that something you'd be interested in? You just sort of put all my cards on the table.
Man, my heart just melted. That's the nicest thing I've ever heard. No wonder she agreed to a date with you.
And she was like, yeah, sure thing.
Cool.
What did you guys do when you went out?
So we just went out to dinner. And we chatted, it was really great, actually. It was very easy. None of it felt like, what am I going to do or what am I going to talk about? It was all just very easy. And that felt great. That's usually not the case when it comes to going on a date. Usually I have to invent worlds of interesting things to talk about, and I feel super, self-conscious. And I didn't feel any of that, so it was awesome.
How did you guys end things?
Well, we went back to her place and continued talking, had another drink, and did a little makeout on the couch, a little, so that was awesome. And actually her roommates came home sort of in the middle of it, and that was super awkward.
And they're bartenders too, and they all joined in.
This fantasy gets
Oh
better
my
and better.
God. That would have been great. But no, that didn't.
Damn.
But no, that didn't happen. So we just sort of stood up awkwardly. I mean, we were there was no clothing off. We weren't at that point.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it was just sort of uncomfortable, but also kind of funny. But that was a pretty good segue to the end of the evening. She's like, hey, my roommates are home. I should hang out. And I was like, yeah. But then as she walked me out, we kissed again. So I was like, okay. I felt if we lost any momentum, we sort of got it back in that moment.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, that's great.
Right,
I mean, it sounds really sweet, to be honest with you.
It felt pretty great, to be honest with you.
So why do you think she's not calling back now?
I have no idea, and it's kind of making me crazy.
Are you showing up to the bar every day and just silently staring at her the whole time?
No, I haven't. I haven't been back to the bar just for other reasons, just because I've been too busy at work. But I also didn't want to show up and be hey.
Yeah, creepy.
Yeah. So I don't know. I didn't want to mess up my relationship to that bar either, and so now I'm worried. I don't know how many things I've messed up, or if I've messed up anything. She's a super cool person. Maybe she's just going out with somebody else.
Okay.
And it could be totally fine. It's the not knowing part that's really hard.
How long has it been?
It's been a little bit over a week.
Okay.
Right. You sound so normal and nice and respectful.
Oh, thanks, guys.
I feel like there's something that we're not getting.
Wrong with it?
Yeah, I don't know.
All right. Well, we'll figure it out. We'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, all right?
That sounds great. Thank you.
Yeah, man. Hold on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just tuning in for today's second date update, Tom is on the phone, and he wants to call a girl named Heather. Tom did something that men have been trying to do for a long time. It's an age-old tradition. You saunter into the bar after a long day at work, and you pull up your stool, and you take off your hat, and you say, "Howdy, miss. I'd like 2 fingers of Jack, please.
I feel like we're in a
Why,
saloon.
your gams are looking good today.
Oh, not the gams.
I'm tired. Sure could use a load off. My dogs are barking. Been plowing the fields since 6 o'clock this morning. Speaking of plowing fields, how about you and me go back to my place? Or we just stay here at the bar, either one."
Hey, man,
And that's what happened.
Forward.
In other words, Tom went out on a date with a bartender. He got her number, they went out for dinner, and he says that they had a great time, even ended the night with a makeout session back at her place that was broken up at some point by her roommates coming back and ruining the whole thing. But she kissed him before he left, and then that's the last he heard from her. So we're about to call her right now and find out what went wrong. Tom, ready to go, Chief?
Oh, yeah. Ready to go.
Now, are you concerned that if she says something really awful that you'll never be able to frequent the bar again? Because you like that bar.
I mean, that is definitely a concern, but I'd like to think of her well-being higher than that, but it's definitely a concern.
Okay.
There are lots of other bars out there and lots of other bartenders.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, no
I
problem.
like your motivational speech,
Yeah.
Jubal. That was good.
That's it. I'm not telling you you're going to get a second date. Just, hey, there's probably other places that you could go, so don't worry about it. All right, I'm going to call her right now. Here we go.
Hello.
Hi, is Heather there?
Yeah, this is her.
Hey, Heather, how are you? My name is Jubal. I host the morning show, Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Okay.
How are you doing?
I'm fine. How did you get my number?
A friend of mine gave it to me, actually.
A friend of yours?
A friend of mine. His name is Tom. And you guys recently went out on a date.
Tom gave you my number?
Yeah.
What the Why the hell would Tom give you my number?
Well, we do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. So Tom emailed us and told us about your date. And then...
Oh, okay. He told you about our date.
Yes, he did. And then he also said that he's confused why you're not getting back to him because he'd like to see you again.
That's bullshit. I don't understand what the hell he's thinking.
I am confused by your reaction.
I think he didn't want to call you and ask because you've already proven that you don't want to talk to him because he's tried, I guess. Yeah. So he thought maybe we could get you on the phone and be successful.
Oh, he's... okay.
He sounded really nice.
He sounded nice? Yeah, I thought he was nice too until I found out who he really is. Whoa. He was acting like a f***ing ass. I mean, I don't know if he told you the whole story.
He said that you guys made out at the end of the night and you even kissed him again to tell him goodbye.
That was the biggest regret of my life. I swear to God, making out with that ass.
Wow. Really? What did he do? Because he sounded nice and he didn't mention anything about being a jerk on your date. Yeah.
Well, obviously, he didn't give you the full story, but this is what actually happened. The night went great. As far as I knew, I was going to hang out with him probably the next day. But a couple days later, I went out with my friend back to that same restaurant that he took me to, which was amazing, by the way.
Wait, hold on. You went back to the same restaurant after going out on a date with Tom?
Right. Okay. So I went and we sat down. And this other random server came up to our table, and she looks at me and she goes, "Hey, would you mind having your brother give me a call sometime soon?"
Wait, what brother? Did you?
That's what I said. I don't have a brother. I don't know what she's talking about. I've never been to that restaurant before other than with Tom.
And Tom is not your brother.
Obviously, Tom is not my brother.
Right.
So was she talking about Tom?
I mean, I wasn't sure at the time what she was talking about, but she brings up seeing me a week and some days ago with some guy, my brother, I guess, and she talks about how she met Tom when he went out for a cigarette. Apparently, there's a spot in the back where all of the servers take their smoke break, and he was out there having a cigarette, and they started talking. and she said that they had made out, and clearly they had some form of a connection because she was pretty upset that he hadn't contacted her about it, and he said none of this to me.
So wait, when did they make out, though? Like in the back alley while they're smoking, or later on?
I don't know. I wasn't there. I couldn't tell you when they made out, but she clearly, obviously, I don't know this chick from a hole in the wall, and she claims that he was my brother, so clearly there must have been enough going on between them for her to assume that.
That is
I can understand
really
why you think he's kind of a jerk then.
No, he's more than a jerk. He's a f***ing asshole and a pig.
So
the only reason why I didn't sleep with him is because my roommates came home. I was going to call him later, and then I find out when I went to the restaurant again that he actually was cheating on me. Like, what the hell?
Well, I don't know if you can call it cheating because you guys aren't really together.
I mean, I get it. It's low.
Right. Cheating might not be the word, but it's the lowest f***ing blow, and it's a disgusting move, and I would never want to be with a person who claims that it's okay to be with more than one chick in one night.
Oh, man.
I like
Well, Heather, I mean, every side has two stories. Would you like to hear Tom's side of the story?
No, I actually don't want to hear his side of the story. I actually don't even have time to be talking to you guys right now, but thanks for giving me a ring. Why don't you tell him to never contact me
Well,
again?
how about you tell him? Because he's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
Are you f***ing kidding me right now?
No, I'm not.
So he's been on the line he's heard this entire thing?
Yeah, you can say hi to him if you want.
Let me talk to him.
Tom?
Listen,
Hi.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you should be sorry. You're a f***ing pig. That's the grossest thing I have ever experienced. And thankfully, I'm all right, but you really need some f***ing help.
Tom hung up.
He did?
Heather,
So he
Heather,
is
Tom,
guilty. I thought for sure.
He knew it was
Tom hung up the phone on us.
Yeah, he's a f***ing p***. Of course he hung up the phone on you.
Oh, my God.
I want to, Heather, I know you said you were busy, but can I try to call him back? I want to
You
talk
can
to
do
him.
whatever you want. I don't care.
I'll let you yell at him.
He's obviously guilty if he hung up.
If
Right?
he wasn't so two-faced, right? So if he didn't paint such a picture of such a nice, I don't know what happened.
I'm going to try to call him back and see if he'll answer.
Oh, my God.
Hey, listen, man. I don't know what else I can. I don't know what I can say.
Hey,
about
Tom,
this. This
hang
is
on.
all-
Tom, Heather's gone. We let her go. Okay, so she's not going to yell at you. All right?
Were you that scared of her?
It's not that I'm scared of her. It's that I just feel like a complete creepazoid. What do I say to her?
Is what she said true?
Yeah, it's true.
What, dude?
What the hell,
So what
Tom?
did-
Why would you call us and not know what was going on?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I went out for a cigarette break, and I don't know. I didn't think that date one was like we're exclusive. I don't know. It was stupid. It was really dumb.
And you told the waitress that she was your sister?
Yeah.
Oh,
man.
I just didn't. I mean, honestly, I didn't know she'd ever find out about it. It was dumb. Like,
Tom, what about the makeout thing that she was talking about? Did you do that while you were out on the date?
Yeah.
did I make out with a girl while I was out on the date?
Yeah, like in the alley.
Yeah, I did. We actually did a little bit more than make out. And
I'm right here, Tom. Are you kidding me right now? This is unbelievable.
man, you guys said that she was not on the phone.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
God, we
I lied.
It's a lot of liars.
Heather, we weren't exclusive. I wasn't planning on it happening.
Yeah, that's
I'm
fine.
so
I don't
sorry.
care. I don't care if we were exclusive or not, but it's called human decency to not sleep with two women within 2 hours from each other. That's all I'm saying.
And how the hell did you get that done in 5 minutes in an alleyway?
That's a long time. You're right. That is a long time.
I mean, just so everyone knows, we didn't go all the way. We just fooled around and some stuff happened.
Oh, yeah, no, they didn't have sex. Yeah, everyone standing ovation for the one who didn't have sex in the back alleyway of a restaurant. Like, really big of you, Tom. Like, really big of you.
I'm sorry. Heather, I'm really sorry. I had this night where I was on. Like, I was on fire. I was in the zone. There was
You were
something
on fire? What the hell are you talking about? This isn't a basketball game where you're shooting 3-pointers or something. No, this is you on a date with me, and you it up. I don't care if you were in the zone. I don't care if you just slam dunked. but you need to respect me. You need to seriously see me as a person that's worth your time, and you didn't. You disgust me.
Oh!
I gotta agree with her on this one. Like, Tom, how could you go sit back down at a table after making out with some random chick in an alleyway and then have the gall to go back to Heather's house?
Oh, man.
Look, I made a mistake, and I got caught up in the moment. It won't happen again. I don't think I'm going to be in this kind of situation again.
Yeah,
and
you won't be in this kind of situation again because I'm never going to go on a date with you again. Do you understand that? Like, it's unbelievable that you even did that in the first place. You will not get another chance to do it again.
Listen, I hear you. I know what you're saying, Heather. You don't want to go out again. I want another chance to show you that I can do this, that I can be a
Do what? Do what? Don't the waitress on our next date? Is that your plan? Like,
You know what? It's baby steps, when dating. You got to start small and teach guys not to do that, Heather, would you be willing to go on a second date with Tom? We'll pay for it.
Would you please go out with me and let me prove that I can show you that I can...
You will not finish your sentence because I'm going to let you know exactly how I feel about you right now. You are a bag of You disgust me. I actually considered sleeping with women after you. You made me so disgusted with men. And you made me embarrassed to go out on a date with a person that I normally would never go on a date on. So grow a f***ing pair of balls and do not talk to me ever again.
Heather, does that mean that you won't date any of your customers anymore either?
Obviously, I've learned my lesson, and I'm never dating another customer ever again.
Great. Thanks a lot, Tom. You've ruined it for everybody. Damn it.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
A text in at 78592 says, I can see if it was a different night because they weren't exclusive, but during the date, with like tons of exclamation points and question marks, talking about today's second date update. If you missed it, Tom wanted to call a girl named Heather. She wasn't calling him back after they went on a date. She was a bartender where he liked to go. He ended up asking her out, and they went out and had a decent date. But after the date, she wasn't calling him back. Why? Because she really liked the restaurant that he took her to. So she went back on another day with a friend of hers. And while she was there, the server came over and was like, hey, can you tell your brother to call me? Because he hasn't called me. It's like, what are you talking about? And she was like, oh, the guy you were in here with, your brother. She's like, well, it wasn't my brother. It was the guy I was dating. She's like, oh, well, because that day he said he was your brother. We went out back and messed around while I was on a smoke break and he went out for a cigarette.
Savage.
So he actually hooked up with another girl during the date, during dinner.
Wow.
On the date. Some dudes out there are like, "We's my hero."
So gross, man.
That's a lot of work. That is way too much work.
He didn't pull it off. He got caught and called out on the radio. Didn't pull it off at all. Although it does sound like the waitress still wanted a night with him. So
I think he's good. I think he'll just move on to the waitress and be able to get it there. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back. Just if you hooked up with somebody else during your date.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
There are a lot of inopportune times that you could lock your keys in your car, like, I don't know, a first date.
Oh,
that
no.
could suck.
Oh, God, I hope you have AAA.
It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5. Kaylee is on the phone with us right now. Kaylee emailed us about a date she went on with Dave. Apparently, at some point in the date, he locked his keys in the car.
Yes. It was a little bit disappointing, but yeah.
All right. Tell us about that in a second. But first of all, what were you guys supposed to do? How'd you meet Dave?
Dave and I got set up through mutual friends, and we talked on the phone for a little bit first, and I felt like we really hit it off. We had a really good conversation, and he seemed like a really nice guy. And then he invited me for our first date. He said, I know this is a little weird, but I have this work event coming up where I'm being honored for being top salesman or something.
That is a smart move.
Yeah.
Really?
Hey, I'm getting an award. Come check me out. Come check out how awesome I am. That's a great idea for a first date. Are you kidding me?
No, that's a lot of pressure because that means you have to meet all the coworkers. And how does he introduce you?
As a date? That's not really that stressful. Meeting coworkers is not like family. You know what I mean?
I don't know, dude.
Like,
I wouldn't introduce any of you to a first date.
We're a little different coworkers than normal, I think.
Anyway, so you went to this event with him.
Yeah, it was really nice. So he said, dress up. It's a really formal event. And I thought it would be really fun because I hadn't been to an event like that in a really long time. And
watch your new man win an award.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now you're
Your email said that you didn't even make it to the event, though, because he locked his keys in his car.
Right. We stopped for gas, and we were both outside the car in the gas station, and he locked his keys in the car.
God. And I'm guessing you got a new dress for the whole thing and spent some money.
I did. And so he called AAA, but they said it was going to be over an hour for them to get there, so we were going to miss the event. But, he was actually pretty sweet about it because he suggested, well, why don't we just have our date here?
At the gas station.
Yeah, go in there and grab some beef sticks and some of those bomb burritos.
Oh, Britney Spears is so jealous right now.
Yeah. Cheetos.
That's actually a really cute story. I mean, if you guys were to continue to date.
Yeah, well, that's what I thought. I mean, it was a fun little story. I mean, it was a little weird because we were all dressed up and we were eating hot dogs at the gas station. But I thought it was pretty cute, actually.
And so
It's a great idea to save some money on a date.
Yeah.
Tell a girl you have to go to a formal event, then show up, lock your keys in the car at a gas station, and just end up having the date there.
And then, just
Maybe
found my
that's
spare.
it. Maybe that's what he was doing. That's a great idea.
Oh, you think it was all a scheme? I hope not.
How did the date end then?
We missed the event, so after Guy got there with the keys and everything, he gave me a kiss on the cheek, and he said, let's do this again next week, and let's have a real date this time. Sorry about everything. And I told him it was okay, and that I was looking forward to going out with him again, and that was it.
And you haven't heard anything from him?
No, and it's been 2 weeks, and I've texted him, but I haven't gotten anything in return.
I've eaten a lot of gas station food in my day. Maybe he's just been sick for like 2 weeks.
That's so gross. That could be it.
All right.
But-
Well, we'll play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, okay?
Okay.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
I was going to say it again. I think that my theory is correct.
Oh, no.
Dave took Kaylee out on a date, said it was for a formal event where he was being honored as one of the top salesmen in his company, then took her to the gas station, conveniently locked his keys in the car, and then had a impromptu gas station date.
No way.
It's a great way to not spend a lot of money and make it seem like you're awesome.
She also has a lot of selection.
You have to spend the money to get the keys out of the car.
It doesn't cost that much at AAA if you have it. It's just a monthly thing. Kaylee, what do you have to say about this before we call him?
Do you think there's any weight to what Jubal's theory is?
No.
I don't know.
He seemed embarrassed.
It may not be his first time. He's a good actor.
Well,
All right, Kaylee, we're going to call him right now, see if we can get him on the phone, okay?
okay.
All right, hang on.
Hello?
Is David there?
Yeah, this is Dave.
Hey, Dave, what's up? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. I'm moving 92.5. How are you?
I'm good. Who is this?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning on the radio station Moving 92.5.
Okay.
Somebody recently went on a date with you and is wondering why you're not returning her phone calls.
So, somebody gave out my personal information to you guys?
Yes, just the phone number. I don't know anything else about you other than that. It's a girl named Kaylee. Do you remember going out on a date with Kaylee? You locked your keys in your car and then spent it at the gas station with her?
Yeah. The date really didn't turn out as I was kind of hoping and planning for.
What?
What does that exactly mean?
Man,
Do you just mean like you were taking it as a bad sign that all these bad things were happening on the first date?
no, I mean, like, I actually locked the keys in the car on purpose.
Oh my gosh, you did not.
You did.
Dirty dog.
I hate when Jubal's right. I hate that so much.
That's okay. So why did you lock the keys in the car on purpose?
Well, it was my big night, getting honored with this huge award. You know what I mean? I just wanted to impress my boss. I wanted everybody to see me with somebody really, really hot.
Yeah.
And my buddy sent me a picture of this girl who was, like, really, really attractive, okay?
Okay.
But then I go to pick up Kaylee, but then this girl walks out to my car, and it's obviously not the girl in the picture.
What do you? How like totally different girl, or she just looks different from her picture?
It's not the same girl. Like, it's not like it was an old photo or anything. This is not the same girl as the text picture that my buddy sent me. This is like, I don't want to say like night and day, but it was different. You know?
So you're not saying that Kaylee was a disappointment when you went to pick her up. Like, you're saying she was completely another person. Like, you called the wrong girl?
No, it was like 20 minutes later, because I told my buddy when I was picking her up and everything, I got a text from him, and he's like, ha, 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 ha.
Your friend was screwing with you.
You guys are so mean.
Have fun at your big night, pal.
So you picked
So
this
you
girl
called-
at a gas station?
You called your buddy and were like, hey, I need a really hot chick for this event. He's like, I got somebody perfect for you. Found a picture online probably, sent it to you, and then hooked you up with Kaylee.
Yeah, I mean, it was like a bad situation for
So
me.
you locking your keys in your car at the gas station was just an excuse to not go to your work function.
Oh.
I panicked. I pulled the emergency cord. I pulled over to this gas station, and I was just like,
oh, man.
And I, like, locked my keys in the car, and I was just like, oh, you know, and I just, like, acted it out, and I, like, waited an hour to call AAA just to make sure we would never get there. That
Oh,
my, you were such an ass. I can't believe you did that.
Wait, what?
Dave, that's Kaylee. She's on the phone and just heard everything you said.
I have never been so insulted in my life. You are son of a you.
Wait, what?
Yeah, hi, this is Kaylee. I heard
What are you
that on radio.
You didn't tell me Kaylee's going to be on the phone. You didn't tell me that. You can't do that.
This is the radio. I obviously called them. You told I had a really good time with you.
No, look, Kaylee, this is like a really, really bad situation. This is coming off the completely wrong way. I mean, it was just a really bad...
Well, I'm just like a joke. I'm just like a joke to you and your friends. You think it is so hilarious.
Maybe it wasn't because, like, he's saying that you're not attractive, Kaylee. He said that you were different than what he expected.
Well, what does that mean? He had to lock his keys in his car because I'm so hideous and he couldn't bring me to work?
I still can't believe it.
He can't be the best looking thing on the planet either.
No! Oh my God, are you kidding me?
Oh!
All right.
I like him because I thought he had a good personality,
Okay.
but he is not hot.
Dude, that is fair, and he's an ugly person inside.
It was his big night.
Where is your remorse? Are you going to apologize?
Just wait for a second, and you know what? Put yourself in my shoes. Think how I was feeling at that time. I mean, this was like my big day. I mean,
Oh my God,
You're gonna
no.
ruin my
I
big
have
day.
no sympathy for you at all.
Dave, how are you not? I still don't get it. You have had so many opportunities to apologize to this woman.
I'm not saying I didn't act dumb. I mean, I acted stupidly. Yeah, I panicked. I'm just saying I'm not the one who did this on purpose. I didn't try to do this.
That's true. Hey, you know what? It's true. He didn't use her as a
Yeah.
pawn. His friend did.
Yeah, he just had to hide her at a gas station and feed her hot dogs.
He didn't want to take her because he wanted to take somebody else.
He was expecting
He thought he
someone
was
else.
picking somebody else up.
Dude, that's not cool.
That's understandable. Hey, you know what? Then would have been cool if he said, you know what? My friend clearly pranked me. You're the wrong person. I don't want to go out with you.
Yeah, you could be honest.
Go back to the house. Instead, he still created an evening for her, and she said she had a good time.
After all of those horrible things he said, he has not said "I'm sorry" once to Kaylee. Who's
He's not the one who used her.
Yeah, I don't.
And he's the victim of a horrible prank. I think we're forgetting that right now.
A horrible
Dave, I'm
prank.
sorry you were pranked.
You apologize to him.
Hey, at this point, I'd like to ask you guys if you'll go out on a second date. Dave, we will pay for you to go out with Kaylee again. I'm going to go ahead and guess, Kaylee, you're not interested in a second date?
No.
Amen.
Dave, is there any way you want to save this and try to go out with Kaylee again?
I would say yeah. I would like to go on a second date with Kaylee.
Yeah,
I think she's a
okay.
sweet girl.
Okay.
He's a good
And I would like to show how sorry I am.
Uh-huh.
Really? You actually really would?
No, he wants to save face so he can go out on a date with another girl later on.
Right.
I would actually go out on a date with Kaylee again, and I like to show her how remorseful I am about the whole situation.
Yeah, I don't need your pity date. Thank you.
Oh.
Thank you, Kaylee.
Oh, God.
All right, well, there's your answer, Kaylee. I apologize. That was probably rough to hear.
Yeah.
And again, Dave, really sorry about the prank.
Are you single and feeling out of the loop? Put away that mouse and get out of the house. Join In the Loop, Seattle's brand new activities club just for singles. Go to intheloopsingles.com today.
92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
When you take a girl out on a first date, restaurant choice is always important. Usually you should try to find some like quaint local eatery.
Yeah.
Preferably a place that has like organic foods, maybe some artisan cocktails, things like that are handcrafted by the bartender. A place where the chef comes out and greets you and talks about the food. You know, very classy places like that. And that's exactly what Mark did on his first date. Yeah, his email said that he took her to the Cheesecake Factory.
Shut up.
Good work.
That is the opposite.
It's hard to get a reservation there, Mark. How did you do it?
It wasn't easy, but I had some connections there.
Yeah, I bet.
Hi, Roller.
Slide the host a $100 bill, and they give you a seat right next to the window where you can watch people carry their bags from the mall.
That's right. That's right. It's very classy.
Yeah, I know. So why did you decide on the Cheesecake Factory?
Well, we were on different sides of town, and we were trying to figure out some place that was between us that we could meet at, and it was just really convenient.
You were just like, hey, girl, you like Mile High mashed potatoes? I'll get you so many mashed potatoes. I'm the one making fun of him for taking it to the Cheesecake Factory, yet I know menu items from there. How bad is that?
Is that really a specific menu item?
It is. Mile High mashed potatoes,
gosh.
and it's delicious.
That's actually the truth. They do have. I don't know how you know that, but yes, they do have mashed potatoes.
I may have been there a time or two.
Going into this first date, you guys both felt like you had honestly represented yourself before you met in person.
Yeah, I mean, she looked like her picture, which was good, because I've definitely had bad experiences in the past with that whole thing, like the whole angling of the picture thing, so you only see the face, and then she's got the body of like Andre the Giant.
People are very good at taking pictures to make themselves look way better than they actually look in person. That's for sure.
That's absolutely right. Yeah, but that was not the case with her. She actually looked like her picture. She was very pretty.
All right, that's exciting. And was she cool? I mean, obviously you want to get a second date with her, so she had to be cool. But like, what'd you like about her so much?
She was really funny, actually. We did a lot of laughing, and I like a good sense of humor. Absolutely, is something that's essential to me. And she was really fun. And before I knew it, the dinner was over.
Yeah, that'll happen sometimes. You go to a place and you're like, all right, this is going to be like a 2-hour dinner. Hopefully we can talk for a while. And you're like 30 minutes in, you're like, that was quick. So now what do we do? So how did you end everything at the restaurant then?
Well, when it ended, I wanted to spend some more time with her. And since we were already at the mall, I just suggested we walk around the mall and, talk for a little while.
You're like, hey, I got to pick up some new undies and socks. You want to roll with me to the department store real quick?
No, we didn't do that. We just we walked around.
Was she cool with that?
Yeah, well, I mean, it was cool in the beginning, but then it did get a little weird at one point.
How so?
Well, there was sort of a lull in the conversation, and we happened to be passing by a jewelry store, and in my mind, I had this impulsive idea of, why don't I just take her into this jewelry store and do something really crazy, So I followed that impulse. And
you buy her jewelry on your first date?
Please say you didn't.
No, I didn't buy her anything, but I did suggest that we try on some rings.
What? On your first date? Are you freaking kidding me? Are you crazy?
No, I know it sounds bad, but I wasn't thinking of it like that. I figured it would be a fun thing, that we.
What was her reaction when you walked by the jewelry store and you're like, hey, why don't we go in there and try on some engagement rings?
Oh no.
Well, she sort of laughed uncomfortably, but she said yes because. But at the time I thought it was because she was into it. But
she said yes to it. You guys actually went and sized yourself for engagement rings.
Well, I mean, she didn't technically say yes to it, but I said it would be fun, and I kind of dragged her in.
Oh my good Lord! I would be out the door in a heartbeat.
How long were you in the store for?
I don't know, like a half an hour.
Really? Oh, no. Did she? Okay, after the weirdness of it, did she seem to be enjoying herself?
Well, I that's the way I wanted to see it, but in retrospect, maybe not.
Oh my God! What are you thinking, dude?
Did you realize how weird that could come off when you were doing it?
No, I mean, I kept saying to her, we're just pretending, and I was saying that the whole time. For pretend, just for fun.
My heart starts beating faster just walking by engagement rings when I was single.
Is that all you did? I mean, did the date end after that?
Yeah, pretty much. We sort of walked out of the mall after that and walked her to her car, and I gave her a little peck on the cheek and a hug. And I thought I did my best, and I hope that she realized that.
How many times have you tried to get a hold of her since you guys went out?
I've called her maybe, I don't know, 2 or 3 times. It's always gone straight to voicemail. But I've texted her 5 times, and she responded to the first one, but she hasn't responded since.
Okay, I just want to clarify something. So you know what you did was strange to do on a first date.
Now looking back, now that she hasn't responded to me, it might have been a little weird for her.
All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, all right?
Great. Sounds good.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just tuning in for the second date update, Mark is on the phone with us. He wants to call a girl named Christina today. They met online, went out on a date. Then Mark made the very sane decision of taking her into a ring store to do some engagement ring shopping on a first date.
It sounds made up.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
According to Mark, he knew that what he did was kind of weird, but in the moment, it sounded like a fun thing. Like, hey, let's just go in here and check out some engagement rings. And now she's not calling him back. All right, Mark, you about ready to give her a call?
Yeah, let's do this.
I think the mistake you made was you didn't go all the way with it, you know?
Oh,
what?
What you should have done is while you were in the store, purchased a ring without her knowing. And then when you walked her back to your car, got down on one knee and said, I want to spend the rest of my life with you, Christina.
I think it's bad enough what I did. Please don't make it worse.
But by not proposing, yeah, it is bad. You should have proposed. Go all the way with it. Don't half-ass it, Mark. All right, well, I'm about to dial the phone number and get her on the phone and find out what went wrong on your date, even though we already know probably what went wrong.
Hello,
Hi, can I speak to Christina, please?
this is her.
Hey, Christina, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
I'm sorry, who did you say you were? What business?
It's a radio show, a morning show.
I didn't catch that. What business again?
It's Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a morning radio program. You can hear it in your car on the way to work and stuff.
Okay.
You clearly don't listen, right?
Are you still talking about the radio thing?
Yes, I am. Here, let me explain for a second, all right? We host a morning radio show. One of our listeners actually emailed us to try to get you on the phone. His name is Mark, and you recently went out on a date with Mark.
Yeah, I'm not calling him back.
We know that, yeah. That's the whole reason that he emailed us. He said, hey, I met this really cool girl named Christina. We went out on a date and had fun, but now she won't respond to my phone calls. Can you talk to us for a second about your date with Mark?
Not really. I'm pretty busy.
I promise this won't take up much of your time. All I want to ask you about is him taking you to the jewelry store on a first date to look at engagement rings.
Oh, man.
Wow, he told you about that?
Yes, he did. And he actually admits that he knows that was kind of an awkward move.
Yeah, awkward is an understatement.
Oh, I would have freaked out if I were you.
Honestly, it was just such a strange suggestion. I just thought he was kidding.
Yeah.
And why did you go along with it?
I mean, I didn't want to seem mean. He did seem like a nice guy. It just seemed like a very strange thing to request.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, so that's why you're not calling him back, because he took you engagement ring shopping on a first date?
I mean, yeah, there's a little more to the story, but that's basically the main reason, yeah.
What's the more?
Well, he pulled me in. I thought I seemed apprehensive enough, but he, seemed very excited to go in. And while we were there, I got the feeling that this spur-of-the-moment ordeal wasn't as spur-of-the-moment as he was trying to make it seem.
What do you mean by that?
I felt like he planned it. One of the girls, when we came in, called him by his name.
Shut up. They knew his first name, like, welcome to the store.
Yeah, they were like, hi, Mark. Good to see you.
Like this is his first date move?
Well, we were looking at a lot of jewelry, and when he went to the other side of the store, I leaned in, and I asked the woman, I'm like, hey, how do you know him? And she said to me, yeah, he's been in here a few times.
Oh, what?
So, with other girls?
I didn't get to ask because he was on his way back.
Okay. But was she giving you, the look, like, you need to get out, like, woman to woman, this is weird, or he's just shopping by himself and she didn't seem to think anything was abnormal?
Neither one. It just
it was weird that she even said that he had been in there a few times.
Yeah. Does he have a lot of jewelry? I mean, maybe he's shopping for himself.
I didn't notice too much jewelry.
Okay, so he's not like a dude with like big watches and pinky rings everywhere, and like
No.
Okay.
Did you ask him about it? Did you ask him, like, hey, have you been here before?
I didn't know how to, and I just figured this was his go-to date kind of thing, and I kept thinking, like, why?
Yeah.
Why would you want to bring a girl engagement ring shopping on your first date? How could that be your go-to move? How could that be your first instinct? I don't get it.
Don't you want to ask him about that? I would love to ask him if that's his move.
No, I'd rather let it go.
Well, I can't let it go, Christina. And we're going to have to ask him because he's actually on the other line listening right now.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I am. Mark, go ahead and say hi.
Okay, let me explain. All right. And it sounds really bad, but there's an explanation. I swear, it's not what you think.
So this
There's
isn't.
an explanation?
Yeah, what's the explanation? This isn't your first date move, Mark?
It's not my first date move. I swear, with you, Christina, that was an impulsive move. I that is not my go-to move.
The girl
on a
knew your
first date.
name. She says you've been in there a few times. Explain that.
I understand. I have been in there a few times. I've been in there with other girls, but
What?
I have. I've been in there with two other
Okay.
girls. But no, let me explain. It's legitimate. I was actually engaged to both of them.
What?
Wait,
Whoa.
you've been engaged twice in, like, the recent past?
Yes, I was engaged twice, and both times we went to that sort of shop for rings.
Why would you ever go in there then, Mark?
Yeah, that is the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
I don't know, but what I think probably happened is that, I was nervous because there was a lull in the conversation and it was a familiar place, and I thought, wow, this could be fun. This could be, it's some place that I had some good memories in, and maybe take her in there.
When you walked in and the sales lady knew your name, didn't you know, like, oh my God, this is the biggest mistake I've ever made. We need to leave immediately.
I didn't even hear her say that. I mean, obviously she said it because Christina heard it, but I didn't. I swear I didn't even hear her say that. I didn't know she knew my name.
So, have you been married before? Like, what? You've just been engaged twice? Was that recently?
It was the last one. Yes, was fairly recent. It was before I met you online. But yes, I never got married though, and it never happened. I mean, it was both the engagements ended, and but it was never. I never lied to you or held it back from you when we were talking online. It just never came up.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's true.
And you take me to the same exact store that you got their rings? You thought that was okay?
I was getting nervous because there was a lull in the conversation, and I just pulled you in there because I wanted to shake things up a little bit and get things going. And I realized it wasn't a great choice in retrospect, but I swear, there was no, I had no agenda.
There's a million other things we could have done at the mall besides looking for engagement rings. There's a million other things.
That's a very good
You had
point.
a lot of options, Mark.
But we were in front of that store when we were.
That's true, but you could have walked 3 feet to another store or up to the food court and got some frozen yogurt or something. There's a lot of stuff you could have done.
I know. I mean, I know. I realized it was stupid. I wasn't thinking, but that's what I did, and I have no. It was stupid.
Are you sure, Mark? Are you sure you're ready to be dating right now?
Yeah.
Yes, I am sure, and I'd like to go on another date with Christina.
Okay, cool. Well, let me ask her then. Christina, would you like to go out with Mark again? We'll pay for a second date.
I mean, my gut is telling me no.
Oh, you know what everybody says? Don't listen to your gut.
Yeah, I think it's the opposite, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think so. My gut tells me no, it's not.
No.
No. I mean, I can't. It was all really strange. I told too many people about that story.
I can't go out with that dude now.
Yeah.
You sure you have the opportunity to be Mark's next ex-fiance?
Oh, Jubal.
Oh, come on, man! Don't say it like that. It makes me sound like a weirdo. I'm not, I mean, All I did is take a girl into a ring.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
I'm actually very surprised that the guy on the phone for a second date update today isn't getting a call back.
Really?
Because he could be the worst person on the planet, and no matter what, an American girl will call him back. You know why?
Yeah.
Because he's an Englishman.
Yeah, I knew he'd have an accent.
Yep. And so he could be a murderer, and they're still like, I don't care. The accent is so hot, I have to go out with him again. His name is James. James, how are you?
Well, I'm good, mate. How are you?
Not too bad. Thank you very much for emailing us and agreeing to do a second date update.
Absolutely. I'm glad you can help me out, maybe.
Yeah, for sure. Like I said, I'm surprised that this girl isn't calling you back. I'm guessing, how long have you been in this country?
Couple of years, just 2.5 years now.
Okay, and I'm guessing in your experience, it's probably pretty easy in the bars and the clubs when you meet girls with that accent, isn't it?
Yeah, there's not been a problem so far.
Yeah, I know.
I had an English guy hit on me once. He was so ugly, and I was still flattered by it. I was like, oh my God, he likes me. He's talking to me.
And she's married, so.
Yeah.
I did have to turn him down because of that, but whatever.
So you're not getting a call back from a girl. Her name is Sarah?
Yeah, that's right.
All right, and how did you meet her?
We actually met through Tinder.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
And, you know, I mean, it's not something that we do very often, although I do very often. But, you know, I met her through Tinder. We agreed to meet up. So I drove over to pick her up, and we went, you know, downtown for a couple of drinks, had something to eat. We spent a couple of hours together. It was good. You know, we had a really good time. She was really cool, like really easy to hang out with, you know.
Let me ask you a question. For a guy like you who has an accent that you know American women love, is it annoying? Do they sit there and harp on it the whole time? That's what I picture happening. It's like, oh, it's so cute, you know.
That has been the case a couple of times, you know, but like Sarah was just, you know, she didn't really even pay that much attention to it, you know.
Yeah.
It was kind of cool.
And I do feel like if you're a more well-traveled person, you're probably not going to care quite as much.
Right. Yeah, she seemed really, you know, really, really cool. I'm shocked.
What did you like about her so much?
Like I said, she was just really easy to hang out with, you know, like you mentioned about other chicks that like, you know, harp on the accent or always talk about themselves or, you know, always, you know, she was really easy to talk to. She listened to what I had to say. So the stuff that she had to say was really interesting. It was like a quality date, you know. It was like we'd known each other a couple of months or something.
Was there like one moment during the date where you're like, she's definitely into me?
Definitely into me?
Yeah, like a moment where she showed how interested she was.
I mean, it seemed like that from the very start, you know.
So why do you think she's not calling you back then?
I honestly don't know. The only thing, this is going to sound stupid, but the only other thing that I can think about is that I just bought a new car, and my parallel parking skills are not really up to par. You know?
Yeah, that's.
It took me like 5 or 6 times to get into the space, and then you know, like I was freaking out about that. And then at some point, she even asked me. She was like, "Do you need me to do that for you?
Do you need me to get out and help you park the car, you little Englishman?"
I know. I was like well embarrassed, you know. And then you know, I tried to explain about the other side of the road is not doing me many favors. Blah blah blah. Anyway, I get out of the car and then I walk into the restaurant and I forget to open the door for her to get out. So,
okay.
You know, if that's something to go by, then I don't know. That might be the only problem.
That is a terrible feeling when you're on a date and you're having trouble parallel parking because then you just start to get hot under the collar and you're embarrassed and you're just like,
was awful.
And it's always in front of a crowded window of people too. So it's not just your date watching you, but about 200 other strangers.
Right.
So the only thing that you can think of that might have gone bad on your date is the fact that you had trouble parallel parking and didn't open her door.
Yep.
That seems silly though. That was at the beginning. How did the end of the date go?
It was good. Everything was great. You know, really, it was really great. Full of smiles, full of happiness. There wasn't one awkward moment during the night where no one had anything to say, or you know.
Did you guys kiss?
Yeah.
You did? Okay. Nice. What kind of kiss though? Like a real quick peck on the lips or a full?
I mean, just a little bit more than that. You know, it wasn't anything, you know, hot and heavy, but you know, it was a good night kiss.
And what was the last thing that you guys said to each other?
I said, "I'll be in touch," and she said, "Okay, that'd be great."
Okay, and has she responded at all to any of your text messages or phone calls?
Not one.
Nothing?
Wow.
And how many times have you tried to reach her?
I've texted her like 3 or 4 times and called her twice.
And did you tell her like, oh, that kiss made my heart skip a beat or anything like that?
No, I didn't say anything like that. I mean, I met the girl on Tinder, you know?
Yeah, not exactly going to be like, I think you're the love of my life from that kiss.
Right.
All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, hang on.
Cheers, mate.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Hello, love. And welcome back to today's royal edition of the Second Date Update. I'd be your host, Jubal Flag, and today we're talking to Sir James of Update. He went out with a lovely young lass he met on Tinder. Took her out for drinks, hoping that later he'd be able to show her his throbbery.
Wow.
But he was unsuccessful in getting the knickers on the floor back at his flat.
So that's what
So
they
now
call it.
he is on the phone wondering what went wrong. And James, I never asked you, what is your occupation? I would assume chimney sweep? I never...
Oh, yeah. Thanks for that. Yeah. I work for Mary Poppins, and I've got a smoking car called Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, too.
James is on the phone. James is English, yes, so of course I have to mess with him a little bit because it's weird to us Americans when we hear an accent. Ooh. Yeah, but he did go out with a girl named Sarah, and Sarah isn't calling him back, which is weird to me because I would think any guy with an English accent or Australian accent in America
Or
just
accent.
kills it. Yeah, accent and Vietnamese accent,
Yeah,
whatever. Any sort of accent usually does very well with the American women. But she's not calling him back. He thinks the reason that he's not getting a call back is because he had trouble parallel parking.
Ugh.
So much to the point where she was like, hey, do you want me to do it for you? And then he didn't open her door. But that's the only thing you can think of. Other than that, they had a great time. We're about to call her and find out if, in fact, he did something wrong on the date. James, you ready to go?
I am.
Can I ask you one question, James? You don't fall into the stereotype of bad British teeth, do you?
No, that's a myth. The whole thing is a myth. Like, we don't all walk around like Austin Powers, you know?
I went to London before, and I wouldn't call it a myth, but I'm glad that you're not there.
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
All right, well, I'm going to dial her phone number right now and get your second date update, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
All right, here we go.
Hello,
Hi, can I speak to Sarah, please?
this is she.
Hey, Sarah, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
I'm good.
What's going on?
I'm at work. I'm good.
Just calling to check in with some of our listeners. Do you listen to the show?
Yeah, no, I listen to you. I'm just shocked you're calling me. Just kind of random.
Any idea why I might be calling you?
Honestly, no.
Well, the reason I'm calling you today is one of our listeners sent us an email about you.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's somebody that you went on a date with recently. His name is James.
Oh, God. Okay.
Okay, and so it sounds like you know James. He says that you guys met on Tinder and went out for drinks and had a fun time, but you haven't been answering any of his phone calls or text messages. So he asked us to get you on the phone and ask if he did something wrong.
Oh, God. Okay, look, I don't know if I need to do this on the radio. Like, I don't want to embarrass him.
You don't want to... Well, that's okay. He wants to be embarrassed. He's the one that emailed us.
I think he wouldn't really appreciate me calling him out on it.
Okay, but we talked to him, and he's prepared to hear anything that you have to say.
Is he on the line right now?
If you're worried about embarrassing him, I mean, he's asking for it, basically. He said he's okay with that.
Mm-hmm. And I have to know this explanation because he sounds lovely with an accent. I don't know why you would turn this dude down.
Yeah, see, that's exactly the problem. I don't buy it.
What?
You don't buy what?
I don't buy his whole I'm British thing.
Well, you
think he's faking it?
I studied abroad. I lived in the UK for a couple years. I think he's faking being British because it's something that works. And we met on Tinder, so you can be anybody on Tinder. It's true, though.
Why do you think you think the whole accent thing, everything is just a lie?
Absolutely.
Whoa.
Was there like a hint when he was talking that you're like, oh, gotcha?
I mean, you said you talked to him. Didn't you hear it for yourself? It's pretty bad.
I thought it sounds like he's English to me.
Hey, can I have a little dicky bird now? Can I have a word or what?
Wait, is that him?
Yes, it is. He's actually on the phone. You asked me a second ago, and I didn't answer you on purpose because James is on the other line listening.
Oh, my God.
Hello, Sarah. How's it going?
See, are you listening to that? Hello, Sarah. How you doing?
It sounds legit to me, Sarah. I don't.
It is legit. It is legit. I don't know what you want. I mean, I could show you my passport. I could, give you my national insurance number. I could, I mean, I don't know what else you want me to, what do you need to see?
Yeah, I'm sure you could show me your fake green card and your fake passport and your fake everything else.
Yeah, because I've got all the time in the world to sit around and generate fake copies of documents so that I can meet girls on Tinder. You really, I mean, come on.
That's exactly,
the most stupid thing I've ever heard.
Exactly what I think you're doing. No, it's exactly what I think you're doing.
Wow, Sarah, paranoid much love.
Oh, way to be all patronizing. That's going to make me want to go out on a second date with you.
I mean, at this point, it's really, it's I mean, it's neither here nor there now, is it? I mean, you think I'm a complete fake, so I might as well just go balls to the wall,
Yeah, I don't think you're fake. I know you're fake. And you're laying it on pretty thick with the whole parallel parking job. Oh, I can't park the car because it's on the right side of the road. It's 5 to 6 times. I could have
That's a
parallel
pretty good accent, Sarah. That's a pretty good accent. You should try faking it and meeting people on Tinder.
Okay. Just give it up. Your accent is so fake.
I don't know what else to tell you. I've got nothing else to go with. This is me. I've never.
Come on, just give it up, dude. And you have really two perfect teeth for somebody who's British anyway.
I mean, and this is crazy. I've never heard anything like it. Yeah. You need me to call my parents in London or something? You can have a little word with them. They can tell you who I am.
Oh, sure. I mean, I'll call international. Hell, we can Skype if we want to. And they can sit there, oh, Papa, cheerio. Who's this? Are you dating James? Oh, she sounds lovely, James. Let's invite her over for tea.
All right, see, now we're crossing the line. This is outrageous, Sarah. I don't know what the it is you want me to do, but, I mean, this is just bloody ridiculous, mate. And if anything you say, I'll do to prove to you.
I don't know how to get you to prove that you're faking it, but there's just something slightly untrustworthy about you.
Wow. I don't know, mate. I don't know. I'm at the end of my tether now.
Sarah, I'm confused. You liked him on the date, right?
Well, I liked him when I met him on Tinder. Until then we met in person and he started faking the British accent.
I don't get this. Why would I fake a British accent? You've already said that I'm a pretty good-looking guy and I've got perfect teeth and I've got, everything else. So I wouldn't really have a problem getting dates, would I? I mean, the accent...
That's just it. You're attractive enough on your own. I don't feel like you have to lay it on that thick. You do have nice teeth and you are attractive, which is why you don't need to fake the accent because you have some other stuff going for you already.
What are you talking about, Sarah? Are you a dialect coach now or something? I'm English. I'm from London. Crystal Palace. SW16. What else do you need to know?
James, it doesn't sound like Sarah is going to believe you no matter what.
Yeah.
For the record, James, I believe you that you're British.
Convinced.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, what neighborhood are you from?
I just said that. Crystal Palace.
Oh, sounds made up to me.
Yeah.
Right.
Google it.
Oh my God, Sarah.
There's a football team. I lived right on Church Road, right opposite the football stadium.
It would be called Church Road, wouldn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Right, sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Sarah, I would love to ask you if he'll go out on a second date with James. I don't think he can drop the accent because I have a feeling that it's real.
Yeah,
Are you willing to go out with him again?
Sarah, do it. Don't sabotage this.
Yeah.
Nope.
What?
I can't. No, I can't. I'm not going to waste my time with somebody who wants to be a charlatan and lying to my face. And I don't need that. I don't know how he's convinced you guys, but he certainly hasn't convinced me. And I wasn't born yesterday. I'm not going to waste my time.
Oh, my gosh. I can't believe you're doing this.
You are having a laugh.
Sorry, James.
Unbelievable.
No second date for you, man.
I don't know what to say, Sarah. I don't know what to say. You missed out, love. You missed out.
That's all right, James. I'm sure there are plenty of other girls on Tinder that be happy to drop the knickers for you anytime.
Wow. This girl. Wow.
Well, thanks a lot for your time, both of you. We appreciate it. Sarah, better luck on Tinder finding a real American guy who's not faking it like James is.
I'm not faking this thing.
Oh,
listen
what?
to me. Hey, listen up, right? Listen. I'll send you, just for shits and giggles, I'll send you everything. My passport, my green card. I'll send you everything, just so that you know.
If you're just tuning in for today's second date, Ethan is on the phone, and he's not getting a call back from a girl named Alyssa. And I'm actually really surprised about it because he took her out on a beautiful spa day. For their first date, they went out to lunch, and then he plucked her hair from her face. You know, a lot of people, Ethan, pay good money for that. You should have maybe even grabbed some cucumbers at the restaurant and threw them on her eyes and just act like, hey, spa day, out of the blue.
Well, if we can get a hold of her, maybe I'll tell her that.
All right.
Hey, I did it for free.
Yeah, if you missed the first part, Ethan thinks he's not getting a call back because while they were eating lunch, he reached over to remove what he thought was a stray hair from her chin.
Oh, God, huge
and
mistake.
the hair was attached, and he ended up plucking a hair from her face. And it was awkward for a while, but he does say the date ended with a nice hug, and it's been about 4 or 5 days since she hasn't been responding to him. So we're going to call and find out why in just a second.
In retrospect, Ethan, do you wish you would have apologized or made a statement about the hair? Like,
I don't know, maybe. Maybe that's what I did wrong. Maybe I'm not bringing it up and trying to be polite actually made it worse. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe she's just embarrassed, or maybe she's just mad that you took her hair and never gave it back.
You owe me
Yeah.
a hair.
Big jerk. All right. Well, I'm going to dial her phone number right now and see if we can figure out why she's not getting back to you, okay?
Okay, great.
All right, man. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi. May I speak to Alyssa, please?
This is she.
Hey, what's up, Alyssa? How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
I'm good. I'm sorry, who is this?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning, the radio show?
You're from a radio show? I don't understand why you're calling me.
Yes, I am from a radio show. It's called Brooke and Jubal in the Morning, and I'm calling you today because we got an email from one of our listeners about you.
What?
Yeah, can you think of any reason somebody would email our show to get a hold of you?
Did they nominate me for like a makeover or something?
dude, that'd be sweet.
No.
I
no.
wish that was the case
Yeah.
for you.
We don't really do stuff like that, so
Yeah.
no makeover. I'm sorry.
I don't understand. Why would someone email you about me then?
Because you guys went out on a date, and now you're not calling him back.
What?
Yeah, equally
Yeah, his-
exciting, right?
His name is Ethan.
Oh my God.
Do you remember going out on a date with Ethan?
Yeah, that I do. I totally remember that.
Okay. Well, Ethan emailed us because he said he really enjoyed going out with you, but ever since your date, he's been trying to call you, and now you're not responding to anything, so he was wondering why.
I don't want to see him.
Is it because he plucked a hair out of your chin?
We just went straight for it, did we?
He told you that?
Yeah, he did. He said that's the reason he thinks you're not calling him back is because he plucked one of your hairs on the date.
Oh my goodness, no. That's so embarrassing.
Don't be embarrassed. We all get a stray hair from now and again.
I guess so, but why would he tell a radio station this and email you about it?
Well,
it was a big event for him.
He emailed us because he wants to get a hold of you, and we asked him why he thinks you wouldn't want to see him again, and that was the only thing he could come up with because he said you guys had a really good time other than that.
No.
No, you didn't have a good time other than that?
We did, but there's just one thing that freaked me out.
And it wasn't that he was collecting your hairs one by one?
Wait, hold up. Did he tell you he was collecting my hairs?
No, I was joking. It's just a joke because of the one hair that he pulled out.
Oh, my God. My heart skipped a beat.
Yeah. No, he didn't tell us that he was collecting all of your hairs. He just thinks that's the one reason you don't want to see him.
I mean, it was completely embarrassing, but that's not what it was at all.
No? So there's more to it than that.
I don't even know if I should talk about it. I don't want to put his business out there.
Well, he wants his business put out there. Yeah. Like he actually asked us to do this so that his business could be out in the streets. So he said he's willing to hear whatever it is. So if it's on him, then you mind just telling us?
Well, okay, so what did he tell you about the date?
Well, he told us that you guys met through a matchmaker, went to lunch, and you played a game where you show each other like the last photo you took on your phone to try to break the ice. Okay.
Yes, the first photo.
All right.
Yeah, and we did that, and he showed me a picture of his nephew.
Okay.
And
Is that a problem? Was his nephew kind of ugly?
no, his nephew was cute.
Oh, okay. Deal breaker for me. Yeah.
I never want to mix my jeans with that line.
Yeah.
No, but he kept going on for the next 30 minutes. He just kept talking about having babies and kids.
Like he wants kids Like now?
Yes, he's completely obsessed with having a baby. That's what I got from it.
Really?
Like, what did he talk about?
Well, he said it was a dream of his. Anytime he's out and he sees something that he likes with baby clothes, he buys it.
What?
He has a stash. Yes, he has a stash in his house of baby clothes.
Are you kidding? He's a single bachelor that has a baby clothes stash?
That's what he said. He even knows the room that he's going to convert to the baby room. I mean,
He's already like nesting like a pregnant woman, like getting everything ready at the house.
yes, he is. I mean, he told me he can't wait to hear baby footsteps coming down the hallway. Like,
whoa.
So maybe that was like a little bit too much to share.
Too much.
I don't know. Is it refreshing to you to find a guy who's interested, obviously, in family life, or is that something you don't want?
Yeah, it's refreshing to know that a guy wants to have a family someday. I do too, but it's creepy that he's collecting baby clothes. He doesn't have a baby.
I know.
Yeah.
It'd be weird for a single girl even to do that.
That's true.
Yeah,
like if you went over to his house after your date and you open up the closet and you just see a bunch of baby clothes. It's not sexy.
Oh, what was your response to him?
I mean, my response was just to sit there and to listen to him. I mean, still talking about how he can't wait to hear his baby say "dada."
Oh, it's kind of
Hang on, that's not fair.
What? Who's that?
Oh, that's Ethan. Ethan's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
Hey, Alyssa.
And apparently he couldn't wait any longer and had to pipe in.
No, man,
Are you
there's nothing
serious?
wrong with wanting to have a baby.
You've been listening to this the whole time?
Yeah, because you wouldn't return my calls or my texts or anything.
So you call radio station and have them call me and listen.
Well, I really liked you, and apparently you thought I was weird.
I mean, it was really weird talking about a baby that you don't have for 30 minutes. What was I supposed to say to you?
I mean, is it that weird that you would think about the baby you might have someday? For 30 minutes isn't that long to talk about babies.
Well, I don't know. On a first date, even if I were out with a woman and she was like talking about the baby that she wanted so badly, that would scare me. It wouldn't. I mean, obviously, it wouldn't scare you, Ethan, but it would scare a lot of dudes.
Yeah, but like the matchmaker already found somebody that I knew was like really serious and wanting a commitment to, so I just figured it wouldn't scare that person off.
Well, it scared me.
Ethan, I mean, I think everyone agrees that it's sweet that you're excited about fatherhood. But the collecting of the baby clothes, do you bring that up often on a first date?
I mean, first off, to call it a collection is kind of going a little overboard. It's not a collection. It's not like I have a room full of the stuff.
Okay, so how many items?
If we're talking about just anything having to do with babies, I've got like 15 things.
Whoa.
But like they're not all, like 7 of them are onesies. And the thing is, like, everybody thinks this is a big joke, ha ha ha, it's really funny, but I'm actually prepared for fatherhood.
No, I think it's great. I just think it's great when you find out maybe like 2 months into a relationship that you're that into it.
Ethan, you even told me on a date that you already picked out the names for your kids already.
How long have you been planning this, Ethan?
I don't know why you guys think this is weird. I've been dreaming about having kids since I was a kid.
You're so sweet.
What are the names of your kids that you don't have yet, if I can ask, or is that a secret?
Well, I mean, I want to have a boy and a girl, obviously.
Oh, yeah, and you get to choose, obviously.
He said for a boy would be Ken, and he would name this girl Sanctuary.
Sanctuary and Ken.
Yeah.
The Ken kind of throws me.
Yeah, it is. When you come up with Sanctuary, where it is.
You know, you guys can say whatever you want to say, but I'm probably the only guy in this room on this phone that's actually preparing for childhood. I'm not embarrassed about that. I'm not ashamed about that, and I don't think that people should reject me because of it.
I actually agree with what you're saying. I do, Ethan. I mean, he knows what he wants. He maybe gave you way too much information on the first date, and that's his bad for oversharing.
I didn't plan on having a girl named Sanctuary.
Yeah, that one you need to negotiate for sure.
Debatable. We could talk.
Well, Alyssa, would you like to go out with Ethan on another date? We will pay for it.
I don't know about all this. I mean, doesn't this seem weird to you all? This is crazy. It's creepy.
No, not at all. Like, every dude that I've known when we were kids, like, we would just sit around the playground and talk about the kids we were going to have one day.
And did they collect clothes?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. It's a totally normal dude thing.
It's a little overwhelming, but I don't think that it's creepy.
I mean, Alyssa, I feel like you're not giving me a chance. I feel like we should go out again because I have proven to you that I'm an honest, straightforward guy and that I have a long-term plan.
And his clock is ticking, Alyssa. He doesn't have as much time.
I guess so. One more date wouldn't hurt.
So you'll do it. You'll go out with Ethan one more time.
I said yes. Please don't ask me again before I change my mind.
That's awesome.
Well, congratulations, Ethan.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm so excited. And thank you, Alyssa, for giving me another chance. And we can talk about Sanctuary. We'll discuss names later. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to talk about the kids again.
Good choice.
All right. Well, good luck, you guys. Keep us updated, okay?
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
And Alyssa?
Yes.
If he says he's on the pill, don't believe him. What do you do when you've exhausted all options in the dating world?
Oof.
When plenty of fish is throwing you back?
That's so sad.
When you've swiped so many times, you reach the end of Tinder, and then your phone explodes. That's what happens when you get to the end of Tinder.
Whoa.
Well, you have to call in the big guns and hire a matchmaker. And that's apparently what the guy on the phone for a second date did today. He found the girl that he went out with by using a matchmaker because nothing else on the planet worked for him. Ethan, was that a good recap of why you hired a matchmaker?
I guess so. It kind of makes me sound pathetic, to be totally honest.
Oh, that's not what I was going for. I was trying to make it sound like you were just using a creative method that a lot of people don't use. I wasn't trying to make it sound pathetic at all.
Well, now I'm just sad.
Yeah. It makes the girl who decided to go out with you even more pathetic than you.
Oh, well, that's a positive.
Yeah.
There you go.
Pathetic.
Yeah.
That's something. Only the really pathetic ones will go out with me.
Right.
That's great.
Your email said that you used a matchmaker. I'm just making fun of it because I don't normally see that. Usually it's like online or you meet somebody in person, but why hire a matchmaker?
You know, you mentioned Tinder and stuff like that, and I feel like even when people say they're kind of looking for relationships on those kind of sites, they're really not.
Right.
And I'm kind of over just going on dates. I want to find something serious. I got all that out of my system, you know,
Right.
and I want to settle down.
So I don't know a whole lot about matchmakers. Does that mean that the girl is also paying this woman to matchmake her?
Yeah, that's the whole point. Yeah,
Okay.
They find someone who's also using their service who matches you to the best of their ability, and then they get you in touch with each other.
Okay.
How do they figure out who to match you up with?
You have to fill out a profile, and it's a lot like the dating sites online. It's just that this person is more professional and they're more serious, and they're good at sort of figuring out really successfully who your best match is.
Oh, you sound like a pitchman because obviously it wasn't too successful. She's not calling you back.
I mean, it worked for me. I thought it was great. I thought it was awesome.
Yeah.
But apparently the woman you went out with didn't think it was as great. What's her name?
Her name's Alyssa.
Alyssa.
What'd you guys do on your date?
We went out for lunch.
Oh, that's very low key.
Yeah.
That's the way this matchmaker runs it. They want to make sure the first date is really easy and low key.
Okay.
Oh.
And what was it like?
When I first met her, she was so pretty, I was nervous.
Oh, cute.
But the matchmaker suggested this thing to kind of break the ice. It's a game called First Photo.
First photo. And what is that? Like you show a photo when you're a kid or something?
No, it's like you each just pull up the first photo on your phone and show it to the other person.
Okay, well, I'm glad that they tell you that beforehand so you can prepare.
That could be really bad.
Oh, yeah. I had to delete a couple before the date. I'm just kidding.
So what was your first photo then?
Mine was just my nephew because I'd just seen him.
Aww.
And he's a good kid. And hers was her and her mom.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
First off, I was like, oh, great. She loves family, too. Secondly, her mom was really hot.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
It's always a
And-
good sign.
Nice.
You end up marrying the mom.
If that's what she's going to age into, we're going to be okay.
And did you tell her that? Did you tell her how hot her mom was over and over?
No.
So what were the awkward moments on the date?
Well, okay, here's the thing. So we're eating. Everything's going really well. And then I noticed there's like a hair on her face. And I'm like, A, I don't want it to fall into her food. And B, this might be a good excuse to touch her. You know?
Weird. So,
That's a weird
to
way
like
to do it.
rub her cheek?
Yeah, like, hey, you got something on your cheek. I don't want it to fall on your food. Here. And I go to wipe it off.
Are you hoping you like go to grab the hair and then you touch her cheek and time stops and then you guys make out? Is that what you hope for?
I mean, I wasn't going to say that was going to happen, but if it did,
Yeah.
that would be fine.
Okay, so the romantic hair on her face. What happened?
Right. Well, it wasn't just on her face. It was in her face.
Okay.
It was a real hair. It was a hair coming out of her face.
Oh, man, you plucked a hair on her face?
I pulled it right out.
How big was his hair?
Oh my God.
It was big enough for me to see it across the table.
Okay, wait, hold on. Where was the hair? Was it like chin area or mustache
It
area?
was like on the side of her chin, kind of.
Oh God.
Oh, wow. Was she embarrassed?
I mean, I think we were both a little embarrassed.
Oh my God, I'm
What did she
Yeah.
say?
She didn't say anything. She just kind of stared at me, and I kind of wiped my hand on the napkin, and there was just like, so anyway.
And then you just plugged through, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
I didn't know what else to do.
Yeah. So, I mean, you were able to recover.
Yes, we went somewhere else for dessert. The rest of the day went really well, and I hugged her goodbye, and it was a really nice hug. It was one of those, kind of lingered for a few seconds.
Okay. Now, was it you lingering or her? Like,
I think it was both of us.
You didn't feel her like pushing you away, and you're still holding on.
Yeah, no, nothing like that.
All right. And how long has it been since you heard from her?
It's like 4 or 5 days.
4 or 5 days. And have you tried to get a hold of her?
I've called, I've texted, and I have not heard anything. I have not brought up the hair. And,
Good.
Probably a good idea.
I thought things were going great. She seemed to really have a good time, so I honestly don't know why she wouldn't respond to me.